So, are you prepared to get started?
Yeah, essentially.
No, but it's the best we're gonna get.
Sure, but I don't remember what happened last time.
Aw,
All
dang
right,
it! I
that's
really
why
want
our
you guys.
lore keeper of the lore role is here.
All right,
Is
but
here to keep some lore.
I do want you guys to go ahead and chip in if you guys hear anything that you want to say. But please do. Just interrupt me and talk. Um. Anyway, uh, I'm gonna go straight to that. Going to the lake. So after talking to Corey, we got in a lake to track down the escaped Sea King, using Corey's borrowed diving bell. He's such a good guy. Don't know why he's scared off. Diving in and avoiding howling sea wolves, Amyaka and Mato found the sunken ship. We went deep in and dodged a bunch of people, and then we started investigating it. Or, well, Mato did. We found Flintlock Jack's symbol, a bunch of explosives. Sorry, not explosives. We found explosive marks. Like, there were explosives. Giant bite
I mean,
marks.
scorch marks?
Yeah, that. Thank you. And we found all of these to be able to piece together what happened with the ship. And then we are going to go leave, and then Dr. Asic showed up. I will say Mato thought that was an illusion, so didn't really work out that well. He just treated it normally. And then after talking to him, a fight broke out, and Dr. Asic summoned a giant sea beast to attack us, which actually explains what the heck happened to the ship. I guess Dr. Asic summoned him. Should probably look into that. They escaped. Well, more like Dr. Asic let them live, and Mato and Amyaka just went back up. We moved over to interrogate Flintlock Jack because we found a symbol. We didn't learn much because apparently he wasn't told much. He was frozen back up, and
We did torture him.
well, I mean, quote unquote torture.
No, I'm pretty sure didn't. No, we didn't because you all chickened out.
We tried to torture him, but he took all the fun out of it.
Oh yeah.
All we did was throw him in cold water. That's about it.
Didn't you freeze him from toe to head?
Yeah,
I threatened to do that, and then he's like, whatever, man. And so I'm like, okay, whatever, man. And then we left.
He has very bad torture etiquette.
What?
Yeah, right?
See, there are unwritten rules to this, so.
Alright.
Yeah, essentially we're back to the drawing board to figure out what the heck happened. Although, now that I think about it, because Dr. Asic did summon that giant beast, maybe we should look into that.
By the way, Lemons, oh, wait, were you there, Lemons?
Lemons was not. Nye was.
Okay, Lemons, just to help you picture it, he summoned fucking Lagiacrus.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Still bad with names. That was Lagiacrus. Hold on. Yeah, that giant
Oh
beast.
yeah, they were having a great time down there while I was taking a nap and Speedy was beating Deco at poker? Chess?
Chest.
Chess.
Yes.
Wait, anytime it involves water and us, it never goes well. I'm just never going underneath. I mean,
Well,
I haven't.
That's why that's why the three of us were on the ship and the two of them were out getting Lagiacarist.
Yeah. Except for whatever reason, I think the DM thought that it would be all of us down there in the water. So
Well, kinda, sorta.
Cats and water don't mix.
I was just sitting
All
there
fruit users and water also don't mix, Nime.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, how are they going to solve this issue? And I got the answer, they just weren't going to.
Look, the last time I went in the water, I almost got eaten by a sea beast instantly. Like, lesson learned, alright?
I think it's time for you to guys to
Wait,
learn
when
what
was
a
the last
deterrent
time-
is.
Oh, real quick, Zoe, before we continue, before I have to say that all again, are you recording? Is
Yes.
everything good there? And we're being picked up?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
So, what you guys doing?
So we're right next to Flintlock Jack right now, right? That was where we ended.
Yes, but he is currently frozen.
Oh right, we re-icicled him completely.
Yeah.
Then in character,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, right. I kind of forgot to mention, Dr. Hasek did summon a giant sea beast. Do you think maybe that is what caused the shipwreck?
I mean, did you let it bite you?
No.
That's a shame. We could have used that to compare the bite marks.
Wait, real question. Where are we right now?
You're currently in the prison in the Donovan compound in Undunda.
Oh, okay. Well, when Amyaka says that, I was like, the fish summoned a fish beast?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't really call him a fish, though. He's more of like a fish man.
The fish man summoned a fish not man?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't ask.
it was
Maybe
very.
it considered itself to be a man.
Oh, I do minor image, and show off the size difference between Dr. Asik and the giant beast.
Whoa,
Something
it's
like
really
this.
cool. I look at it kind of being like, I wonder if it would join the crew.
I immediately faded away.
No, Captain. Maybe it's going to be good friends with Mikey.
No.
So,
Thank you.
DM, are they approximately the same length
Let me see, actually.
in terms of like length and girth, or is it more of a Mikey's longer but slimmer?
I feel like Mikey's gotta be longer but slimmer, right?
Of a sea king.
Yeah.
If it's Seeking sizes vary
No,
wildly.
yeah, seeking sizes vary. So that's why I thought you were gonna say what was the size of Lagiacres.
We could name him Laggy for short.
Oh yeah.
No, Mikey is significantly bigger.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey, yo! Never mind.
Oh!
I don't look at
Zo
it
and-
as like as.
all right, no, you're
like,
right.
anymore because we have Mikey.
You don't.
Yeah, we
look
have
at
Mikey.
it
We
as-
already
Yeah.
have the
and
biggest
it's smaller?
snake.
That's.
But that would just make it easier to tame them, right? Because then, like, all we gotta do is have Mikey, like, keep an eye on him, and bada bing, bada boom.
Wait.
Also,
you-
Captain, it did like electricity stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm
Is
just
that my
saying, I
thing,
go
or is
over
it-
there, I talk to animals, bada bing, bada boom, we've got a Lagiacarus on our team.
I'd prefer not. I think that thing would eat me alive.
I mean, so could Mikey.
Yep,
So could the
Mikey-
Captain.
Yeah, honestly,
Huh?
so could Volk, probably.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Trixie could eat you alive too, if she wanted to.
I mean, I can turn into a tooth abomination or whatever it's called in the book.
Yeah.
I don't.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Wait, can almost everybody eat people here?
Amiyaka does like that.
I mean, I guess anybody could eat people if you tried hard enough, but like,
Yeah, like I haven't done it, but like theoretically speaking.
Motto will just take one large step away from you guys.
Also, Volker being suspiciously silent about this.
We went from talking about a monster to basically implied cannibalism. I don't think I need to get involved anyway.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
You don't eat people, right? Like he's making that up, right?
I don't know, it depends on how mad you make me.
is it cannibalism if you eat a mink?
Yeah.
It's still humanoid.
Yeah, but that oid is doing a lot of work there.
No, I
Yeah.
actually don't know. I'm just actually wondering. Huh?
No, don't wonder that guy, please.
Is it cannibalism if you eat a monkey? Asked Hideko.
I don't think
Not
it
a monkey.
I don't know.
is
It
by
isn't.
definition.
It isn't.
Also, I hit the thingy.
The what?
Oh, good
The
job.
thingy you
What?
asked me to hide.
Oh,
The jar of dirt with the stuff in it.
Yeah, that's really nice of
Yeah.
you. He's talking about the thing in the chest, the little shadow ball. That's out of
Blood.
character.
Oh.
What?
The blood
Dr.
of
Asik's blood,
Dr. Asik's
we
blood.
took that and chucked it away so it wouldn't be used to spy on us.
Yeah, we asked
Oh.
Hideko to hide it.
Oh yeah, right.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, while I was gonna hide that stuff, there's something that's been bothering me.
Hmm?
What are sea wolves doing in the lake?
Is that not normal? I use nature check. Can I check like what's up with that?
Sea wolf.
Roll nature.
I mean, there was also. Okay.
They're looking for the moon.
You're right. They should be called lake wolves.
No, I mean there was also a sea king, right?
Oh, God.
You're pretty sure that sea kings and sea wolves are not supposed to be in lakes, since they are typically in the sea, hence the name.
I mean, aren't they there
Maybe
because
it's-
people are summoning them?
You think Dr. Asik summoned both the sea wolves and the giant sea beast of nightmares?
Okay,
I mean,
wait.
I
Also, really
certainly
quick,
think
out
that's
of
possible.
character- Out of character, usually aren't usually things that live in the sea not like they can't even be like live in
Yes.
fresh water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Out of character for sure. Freshwater and like saltwater animals don't mix, or fish don't.
If a saltwater animal goes into fresh water, it starts drowning.
What happens if a freshwater animal goes into saltwater? What happens to it?
It dehydrates.
It dies of high blood pressure.
Yep. No, straight up, it just dehydrates. Yeah, it can't sustain its blood fluidity, so it gets thick.
That's
Then
really
it
cool.
dies.
Oh,
I kind of want to see that, but also that's messed up and morbid.
Yeah, I was
What
about
has-
to say that sounds like a terrible way to die. Not I'd like to see that, but you do you, I guess.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you have. Have you ever? It doesn't matter. We're getting off topic. Slugs and salt.
Curious. Oh well,
Let's
yeah.
get
Wait,
off
wait, is that
topic.
the same?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean,
haven't
no, it's
seen
not.
that.
It is no, it is Oaks. It is the same. I don't know if it's cool. That's up to the person deciding. But it is kind of cruel.
Yeah, let's move on. That's a
Although
good idea.
slugs don't have a lot going on.
Okay. No, I mean I was just asking that because I don't know if like those sorts of physics work in this world, but it's like maybe they're not real.
So, do those sorts of physics work in this world?
That's a good question.
I use Arcana check to see what the heck's up with this. Is this like a magic thing?
I'm a doctor, so I'm gonna roll a medicine check.
Does it work for this?
Yes,
In
because
nature?
it's about how bodies work.
Yeah. This is 100% something you'd learn in. Well,
in
you'd learn it in
medical
your
school.
your basic. Oh, would you? Probably. Yes. I'm just gonna say
Probably.
yes.
I'm
You
gonna use
should.
Arcana to think about the spell. Though.
I know how blood works.
Well, neither of those roles are really applicable to this sort of situation.
It doesn't. I'm just thinking about the spell. Like, is there a spell that summons that?
Okay, so for medicine, you're pretty sure that even though you breathe oxygen, Trixie, if there were certain chemicals in the air that's misaligned the ratios of chemicals in the air, it would cause you to have certain mal effects, even though you're technically breathing oxygen. So maybe you could apply that to salt water and fresh water. You're not really sure. You're a doctor, not a vet. Mato, yes, you are aware that there are certain abilities that people can use to summon things. But being able to summon... How put this? It's not possible, or at least not common, for one person to summon multiple things at once. Or rather, different kinds of things at once.
Huh. I explained that to everybody. I guess they can't really summon a bunch of things at once. Well, unless you're...
What if they build a giant catapult and threw them from the sea?
then they would still dehydrate or whatever in the water.
So what you're saying is we have to move now if we want to get the Lagiacrus to be on our crew.
Or rehydrate? What? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Please. I really don't want that thing on our crew. The thing would be scary.
Hmm?
Okay, so the seawolves are just in the wait. Oh, I go over to the lake and test the water. What am I doing?
Okay, is he going alone?
Oh, am I not near? Are we not near the lake? Ah, shit.
It would take you a little while to get there from where you are right now.
Guys,
Oh yeah, we're in the prison.
can I test the water over there then? I want to see if it's like a little salty. Maybe they changed the composition.
I mean, people were drinking it.
Also, wasn't it
They were?
sweet and fizzy?
Yeah, they were like,
was
yes, this is
fizzy.
like the.
It was fizzy for everyone except for Trixie. Trixie, it was sweet and fizzy.
But everybody was drinking it.
Wait, it was sweet and fizzy for what? Okay, it's good to know. Sweet and fizzy water.
For Trixie only.
Trixie.
Everyone smell the sweet smell coming off Trixie, or was that also just a Trixie thing?
At first, yes. But afterwards, it faded to a point that only Mikey could smell it. And after she got baptized, he couldn't smell it on her anymore.
But I can
But
still
it's
kind
still-
of smell it.
No, you
It's
can't
still
smell it. You were just able to taste it in the water.
Right, okay.
That's awkward. It's still.
Okay,
it's still
time
awkward.
to return back to cannibalism. Trixie, have you tried tasting yourself?
I'm just gonna try and gnaw on my forearm and see what happens.
You taste. Okay. You taste like flesh.
Wow, that doesn't seem right.
Wait!
Yes, I bit myself so I could properly describe how.
Yeah,
it tastes.
so but you're
I'm
the
made
cyborg.
of, hang on, no, because I'm made of metal, so flesh shouldn't
Yeah.
really be that
Oh,
much of
right.
the equation.
Okay, you taste of metal. I
Okay,
guess
there
it
we go.
depends where you
Okay.
bit.
I was worried for a second. Okay, all systems
God.
normal.
Wait. So is fizzy water normal then in this lake?
In this lake, yes.
I think so.
That's what they make their money with.
That's
That
weird.
and the
but-
casino.
Oh, then
Yeah.
maybe that's why the seawater is okay. We should ask someone. Is Corey around? We can talk to him.
Do they
Alright.
have a marine biologist in this city?
Good question. Excuse me, jailer.
They'll look to you. Yeah.
Is there a marine biologist around here?
The hell is a marine biologist? We don't got marines around here.
No, like water, sea creatures.
What?
hate
I don't know.
Okay, do you have a place with a lot of smart people that read books and stuff?
Do you have a fish guy?
Yeah. Or like a sea person?
I don't know.
Well, what good are you? Come on, gang, let's go.
Oh.
But thank you for looking after our icicle.
Sure.
Have a lovely day.
You have a good one. You're actually doing well at your job. You can ignore Dr. Radical.
He looks very confused as you head off.
That's so mean, Doctor.
I mean, he's literally guarding an ice statue.
He's not
Nothing.
the
Wait, is
only
he-
We
dude
learn
in the
nothing
zone.
from him.
What?
Who else is in the prison?
A bunch of very drunk and sad-looking gamblers. Some people that look like they were in a fight, and a sheep.
Sheep.
All right, now hang on. I know we're
Inside check.
doing
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but we need to go check out that sheep. Hang
Yeah,
on.
no. I get kind of I get a shock in my system as I look at the sheep and reach a little bit for my hammer, but stop.
We're about to leave and we hear bah from the corner. Now we gotta go check that out.
Okay.
Captain, we learned from Ocelot that he knows nothing. They got hired, and then he went like, "Okay, cool, yeah. So you don't tell me anything because I'm going to get captured and probably tortured." So just don't tell me anything, and I can't tell them anything.
Okay, wait, but his men are still with them, right?
They are not with him. They're just somewhere. He doesn't know how to get
Well, I
to
mean-
them.
No, like with the other people that they were working
Yes,
with. Okay.
probably.
All right. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna go up to the sheep, and I'm gonna say, "So what are you in here for?"
The sheep just was kind of just staring at a wall, and then you hear bones cracking as the sheep's head slowly turns to look at you.
Bones cracking?
Yes.
My friend, you need to get a massage.
It continues to stare at you before it says, "Finally, one who is capable of speaking in the tongue of the superior ones."
Yep, that's me. Impart upon me your knowledge, so that I may learn.
Your time on this earth is limited. Powers beyond your control will destroy you and destroy everything. The age of the two-legged will end and the four-legged will rise.
Is there a timeline for this, or like?
On the dawn of the second age, when the blood rains from the sky and the earth cracks open, we will feast upon the souls of the weak and the forgotten.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
So Trixie, what is the sheep in here for?
Public urination.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's crazy.
I give the sheep a head pat. It's okay, buddy. You'll figure it out.
And then we leave.
Roll me a deck save.
I'm guessing you mean me.
Yes, you.
I wonder why. Yeah, this is saves. 21.
It almost bites your hand.
Oh, the feisty one! Yes, you are. And then
Yeah.
we leave.
He's very
I
yeah,
will feast
feisty.
upon your blood, you winged man.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a temper. It's fine. That's probably why he's in here.
Yeah, I hate sheeps.
Your blood
Wow,
will,
Avion,
will
I
be
can't
sown
believe you
upon
just
the
said.
crops of your deceased graves.
Stop bawling at me.
Motto, I think he hurt his feelings.
Yeah,
Good.
wow, I can't believe you'd say something like that. That was uncalled for.
Messed
Sheeps
up.
sheeps are always rude and always try to do stupid stuff.
Well, maybe they're just rude to you because you messed with them first? Like,
Yeah.
saying they just smell that you don't like sheep?
Hey, so before we leave, sheep, what's your name?
I have no name that can be spoken with your tongue, human.
I'm gonna call you Bob. Then is that all right?
What black magic are you able to speak my name?
All right, see you later, Bob.
Bye,
I will
bye.
see you in your nightmares, human.
Bye.
All right.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, sheep tar.
Yeah, sorry. Where were we going? I forget now.
We wanted to look for a marine biologist.
Right.
Sorry, where were you going?
We should
We're
probably-
looking for a fish doctor, so.
Maybe we could start with the library. We could like ask people around there.
It's
I mean,
the best guess.
So we're just trying to figure out why there are sea wolves in the lake.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm guessing maybe a bunch of people summon them, or maybe that lake can inhabit both fresh and saltwater animals. Hmm.
I mean, hang on.
Yes.
My specialization is medicine, but I am a chemist.
Yes?
I should be able to do, like, chemistry about this.
What kind of chemistry?
Like, determining the salt value in the water type chemistry?
Well, I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to do so. You just need a sample from the lake.
Alright, I'm gonna, let's go to the lake. I'm a chemist. I know I'm, like, a specialized in doctor or whatever, but it's like, you know, a lot of that carries over.
Okay.
Like,
That
my
sounds
doctorate
good.
is in medicine, but my master's
Your
was more
bachelor's is in
chemistry.
chemistry.
Yeah, no, my bachelor's was in theater.
Ah.
Huh?
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Alright, Kai.
Expressive dance.
Kai?
Yes, it's her token representing the party.
Oh,
His
oh,
token.
Where are we going?
See.
Oh no!
Wait, no, the sea. The sea.
No, we're going to the lake.
Yeah, she went down.
Down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. You arrive at the lake.
Alright, I bust out the chemistry equipment that I always have on me.
Ah.
And I do some experiments to see what the concentration of salt is in the water of the lake.
Alright. Please roll me intelligence.
Can I assist with this then? I have done a few chemical experiments with Hideko thus far.
Alright, roll intelligence with advantage.
Alright. 18.
Alright. So you do some quick tests to check on the salt content in the water, and you can tell that there's less than 1% salt in the water.
That's not a lot.
Is that... What is the percentage of salt in
Wait,
salt?
do you mean by weight or by mass? No, that's not what. By volume or by mass?
I don't know. There's just less than 1% salt in the water.
Okay, seawater contains 3.5% salt on average, so this is fresh water. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that the sea wolves, like the Lagiacarus, are probably some manner of summoned, conjured creatures that aren't real.
But if that's the case, then that means there's a lot of people with summoning them. That means a lot of people are still inside of there, and
Did
they
you
just
see
have
both
people.
the Lagiacarus and the wolves at the same time?
Well, no, but you can't summon multiple sea wolves. You only can summon one.
It's called. You just summon a wolf pack then.
I mean, I can literally do both of these things that you're referring to.
Hey, wait, out of character. Phenom was just saying that this is not a thing. So it's just that. Is that my bad arcana?
It's
I think
uncommonly.
he might have misunderstood what I was saying.
Oh, okay. What were we
Well,
saying then?
Hideko will, point to Trixie. I mean, she can summon 8 squirrels, but, can you summon 8 squirrels and then summon 8, birds at the same time? So you have 16 animals?
That's what
I
you mean.
could summon 8 squirrels, or I could summon 1 grizzly bear. I can do both of those, but I cannot do them at the exact same time. But I can switch between 8 squirrels and 1 grizzly bear in the span of 6 seconds. So, if you didn't see the sea wolves at the exact same time as the Lagiacarus, it's possible that he summoned both.
Okay.
So the
Dr.
sea wolves
Acid
are just there, and they're just being like, "Ooh, I'm a sea wolf." And then once the fighting starts, like, "Yeah, sea wolves go bye. We need a chunky boy
I mean,
now."
you didn't run from the sea wolves, but you ran from Lagiacarus, so...
I
That
totally
is
ran
true.
from the sea wolves. What are
We
you
also,
talking
we
about?
did not fight the sea wolves.
Yeah, I hid. I hid.
That's not fighting. That's hiding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did not fight that thing. I hide. I would not fight that. Things are terrifying.
So, okay.
This is not the room.
Is Is A6 blood powers related to a devil fruit? Do we know, or is that just like
Yes,
innate?
yes, his blood powers come from the belief in the nameless one.
So that is not from his devil fruit.
No, that's just being part of a cult does to you.
So
Now
he
we
could
don't know
have-
if the original blood is that of Barbossa's daughter. We don't know that. It might be, maybe not. So it could be a devil fruit, just not his, or it could just not be a devil fruit, instead be the power of actual Jod from the Jibal.
So, okay, I think it's safe to assume that he can summon sea monsters.
Okay.
What do we do with this information now that we have it?
I guess
Also,
it's
he
just-
had a really
know that.
long walking stick that he used to whack Mato with.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just good to know in case we fight them again. But I was wondering it because if the sea wolves were like something else, it would be good to know.
Actually, Zo,
Yeah.
I used like insight on ASIC to see his attacks, and he punches you with his walking stick, and there was a bunch of stuff about how the walking stick is bonded to him, blah blah blah. And that was some like Pact of the Blade Warlock stuff, which is
Maybe.
which is devil fruit flavored in this setting. So, was there a devil fruit in the walking stick?
Well, that sounds like a question that you should figure out yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't ask
Okay,
DM
wait.
that.
No, but I did ask the DM that using the feature that allows me to see what is okay. It's fine.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, yeah, but that's I think it's different if you use the feature. If you use the whole like bonus.
I should have done it on the stick and be like, "Yo, does the stick do devil fruit?" That's fair. That's I
just-
see your point.
I mean,
I don't
could
know if that would-
I could always just ask God.
Oh, can you do that? Yeah,
Yes,
right. You totally can.
I can do that twice today.
Want to? You want to talk to God?
Was that a threat?
What? No.
Or was it a promise?
Oh my God.
Your ass.
Wait, I think I missed this. You can talk to God?
Yeah.
Trixie
I
got
did it-
baptized.
I did it before, but I talked to the nameless one and it didn't go really super well, but like I can theoretically talk to any of them.
Didn't it give you a major hint towards the progress that you did?
Yeah, but it also like gave me a stroke or something.
You know, you sometimes gotta pay the price for asking for advice.
You
Look.
win some, you lose some.
I feel like we've done a lot of fact finding. I think we have a pretty solid idea of what's going on in this town. And the only question is, what are we gonna do about it?
Well, we still have to find the hole too. That. Oh, right. Dr. X just summons the sea beast. Oh, I'm stupid. That's why we can't find a hole to be able to escape it. It's just there.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta tell Corey.
I mean, like, okay. Look, sorry.
I'm pretty sure they figured that part out already, or at least they know, yo, this might be A6's fault, maybe we should look for him. And then they enter the lake and they all die because fighting like Yakros in the lake is a bad idea.
Well, yeah, but weren't they looking
Ultimately-
for where the sea beast was able to escape from? Isn't that why they were searching for it?
No,
Yeah,
we're
but
searching
he
for
summoned
where
it,
the
but-
money went.
Yeah. And based
Oh.
on the fact that we know who's summoning sea beasts, and who's creating a blockade, and who wants a very specific thing from this entire island, I feel like at this point we just kind of need to decide what we're gonna do about it, because Barbossa is almost certainly behind all of this madness, and he wants the key, and we want the key.
They didn't hear that. I
I'm
look around for anybody
doing
who
a
might have
sta-
heard this.
I'm doing a stage whisper. I can't
Oh,
whisper right
okay.
now. My allergies are hurting my throat. You get what I mean.
Got it.
So like, I do feel like at a certain point we just need to commit to either like trying to sink Barbosa or trying to steal the key or do something.
I feel like if we follow Dr. Acid and he finds the thing, then we can steal it from him afterwards.
Finds the key.
Or we just find ASIC, get the money back, give it to Madame Das and tell her, yo, this won't stop unless you get rid of the key. Give it to us, we already have enough people chasing after us. We're good at not being caught.
I just feel like London and Madame Das wouldn't be okay with us taking their key. I mean, the other people did because, you know, she didn't want more people after her paradise, but Madame Das would
Yeah,
probably
and this
try to fight
entire
us.
island is currently losing a blockade. I'm sure they'd be thrilled to
Yeah.
have it stop happening.
Just
Also,
saying,
do you
Madame Das-
remember what happened to the last city we went to? Like the second to last, sorry.
kind of destroyed it?
Yes!
Absolutely ruined. I'm just saying
Which
that,
is the stuff that happens if you don't give us the key. That's not a threat. That is a
mean,
warning.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not saying that. I just
yeah.
don't think she would be, like, cool with it. I feel like sneaking around and stealing it from her is the best option.
No,
I feel like you're being very dishonest for someone who spent a week in her library.
It was 3 days.
And you
Look,
didn't
hey.
even get her number.
I'm good with the amount of enemies we currently have. I don't think we need more.
Well, she might not know if we steal it from Dr. Acid after he steals it. They might think
He's-
it's still in Barbosa's.
He's not
possession.
stealing it. He's trying to. It's a siege. He's trying to siege it
Yeah,
out.
he just stands
Yeah.
there and says, yeah, your people will die until I get that key. Give it to
Yeah,
me.
and then when he
Barbosa
gets
is-
There's no stealing involved.
No, I'm saying when he gets the key after that, if that happens, then
So you want to wait here for 4 months for people to starve and die before she eventually gives it to him, just so we can probably steal it from somebody who's more powerful than her?
point taken. I guess you're right.
I think the best course of action is to go right up to Madame Das and say, listen, we're here for the Key of the Phoenix. The Key of the Phoenix is causing problems for you with this whole siege blockade situation. What can we do so that you will give it to us, make us the target, and then you can no longer have to deal with this siege situation?
Oh, right, that's a good thing. Kai, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you talked to Madame Das, when you talked to her way back when, what did you tell her we were here to do? Is that too much? I'm sorry, it's out of character. Is that too much to remember?
No, I'm literally no. I don't even think in character I would remember what I told her we were doing.
This happened 2 weeks
Lasagna.
ago.
I was just making small talk while waiting for food.
Gotcha. Sorry. Alright, we'll see.
I think I might have told her that we were looking for something, but
Alright. As long as she doesn't like think that we're here
Wait.
for a reason other than key, it might work out.
I literally told her that was the reason why we were here, with you standing right next to me.
Oh, did you? Great. All right, sweet. All right, I did back. I did not remember that.
Verbatim, whenever we were there together, I was like, we're here for the key. That is not a question. That is an answer.
Okay, gotcha.
Perfect. Let's follow up on that.
that was the session I wasn't here, so
It's just my poor memory. There's a reason I have a character that has a good memory.
or keeper of the Lord.
Hey, I'm not a character, maybe not so much.
See, that's why I only play characters that are dumb, is that way when I don't pay attention, it's like, oh yeah, this is Trixie. She's
Oh, you're calling all doctors dumb? Jesus, man.
No, I'm calling me dumb.
If you guys haven't noticed, when I start to feel like things are stuck, I just start telling people shit.
I mean, I'm right there with you. Let's go to Madame Doss and be like, hey, can we have the key, please? Thank you.
But first, do you want to, in character, do you want to commune with your person? I would love to know if he has a little devil fruit in his staff.
Sure.
What do you mean he?
Who do you think you are, Jesus?
No, Dr. Asic. What? What do you mean he? It's a
Alright.
he, right?
Choo-bop, choo-ba-dee-doo-bop. Damn, okay, that joke didn't land. I cast a divination.
I'm sorry, was there a drip?
Okay, good. Someone else is
Whoa!
doing it.
God.
I cast divination. God, are you there? It's me, Trixie Radical.
Actually, how much is 25 gold points?
I was
Gold.
gonna do 25,000 berries.
Okay, so what are you asking?
God, it's me, Trixie Radical. I think I was supposed to ask if Assic's staff has, if Assic's, if Assic's staff has a devil fruit, that, if Assic or his staff has an ability that allows him to summon sea beasts,
Wait, CP specifically? Oh, okay.
or other creatures of various dangerous intent.
Alright. Roll me a wisdom save, please.
Alright. That would be a 10?
Okay, all of you seeing Trixie, down she goes.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey God, are you there?
Hey demons, it's your boy. That happened. Well, Captain, do we like, I don't know, let's get Trixie into a bed and wait for her to wake up?
I can carry her.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm starting to get uncomfortable with how used to we are watching our friends constantly pass out. Like, I mean, I did it like 4 times. Now apparently it's Trixie's turn.
No,
Well,
is the
Trixie's really
nameless one,
good at
like-
it.
Is the nameless one like co-opting my spell so I can't talk to any other god?
I thought you were asking God.
I was just asking anybody who was up there. I wasn't going for him specifically.
Well, you asked anybody that was listening. Someone listening answered.
And you couldn't handle it.
Oh, God.
Well, I suppose I got what I asked for.
So,
It's like
you
Go
have
ahead.
Trixie Radical, who is unconscious. What you doing?
I'm gonna grab her and lift her up. Alright, should we still go to the place until Trixie wakes up? Madame Das is
Yeah.
waiting, guys.
I mean, they have nice couches.
Did I like get anything before I passed out, or was it just gone?
You'll find out once you awaken.
Fair enough.
Hey, real quick, alright, I can look through my lore notes and such, but do you guys just remember, like, what the heck she responded with when Lemons told her about the key?
Of course you are.
That's
Yeah,
it?
basically.
Right.
Yeah, she was
that's
just
pretty
like, oh yeah, obviously, duh. Tell me something new, buddy.
Oh, okay,
Did
and we
she?
didn't... I don't remember. So I'm
Well,
asking.
then- That's how I remember it.
I
Hold
wasn't
on.
there.
Let me throw a history check.
Alright, I'll do it too.
I'm gonna need it because that was a long time ago, and I have Scrum Master certification all over my brain right now. I can tell you how to put a project together.
Oh,
Gross.
Her reaction was actually, I'm not surprised that you lied to me. And
Well,
I did,
um,
and London told me not to trust you, and I see he was right not to do so. Then you asked about speaking with Corey, and now you're here.
Oh, so
That's
we didn't
right.
ask you to get the key?
No,
Oh, okay. So we can still do that. Cool.
Oh yeah, to be fair, at that point, you were like trying to kiss her ass, and she was like inches away from killing us in front of her.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I don't remember trying to kiss her ass, but I fully believe you. Sounds like something I would do in that situation.
He like looked at you, really pissed off, and we were like, "We should leave now."
Good times.
Okay, can I get a quick refresher? So, what spawned the decision of you guys using the bell to go underwater again? What was the?
We wanted to
investigate.
look at the boat to see if we could find any clues in the wreckage.
And then as the. Okay.
We found Flintlock Jack's symbol, and we found the sea beast with Dr. Asic and what's going on there.
So Flintlock Jack obviously knows something, or pretends like he.
No, Flintlock Jack straight up told us what he knows, which is jack shit, because they got hired, and then he was like, cool, so one part of us wants to steal the money and one part wants to delay everyone else, so I'm gonna delay everyone else, and don't tell me nothing about where we meet and what you're doing, just find me once you're done, so I can't tell them nothing.
If you want to interrogate him again, go for it. But like that's
Okay, I trust you guys, but we made sure he's not lying route, right?
somewhat, not really.
No,
Kind of believe
I
him.
was blocked
You were
repeatedly.
blocked.
Yes.
Oh, right.
I was like,
No,
can we
we
torture
gave
him?
him
No, and
the
everyone was
torture
like,
You wanted to
no, we
torture him.
can't.
Torture's not gonna
We-
do anything.
We gave him the truth serum.
No, you
Okay,
didn't.
Oh yeah,
No,
we
we
didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
No, we
can't.
didn't, because we don't have another dose,
That's
because
what
we
we're
need
going
to
to
go
do.
to get some
Oh, oops.
mountain
what we're
eagle
gonna do.
feathers for
We have
another
to get
dose.
to the mountain right now to be able to get the mountain. Yes, we have to do that. That's what the
Okay.
whole
Oh yeah,
thing was.
by the way,
Okay.
there also probably maybe 100% is an entrance to the whole tunnel this is about in that mountain.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm glad that I asked. Let's do that then.
That's
Yeah,
too.
good. Thank you,
And
thank you.
for,
Actually,
further help, it would take you a week to get there.
so
And
wait, what if
as
they have,
far
like,
as
a-
we know, the Alpha Force doesn't know where the entrance to that cave system is, and for
Yeah.
some reason knows everything we've been doing.
yeah, it's kind of creepy. That's why we threw away the blood because we were.
So
thinking
this
we'd
might
find out
not
that way.
end well for us.
That or
If we
following
find the
us-
tunnel and they're like, cool, we found the tunnel, and then we go out and there's ASIC and the Flintlock Jack gang, and they're like, well, lovely of us, thank you for this tunnel. You may leave. Just kidding. Punch.
I mean, it's probably okay. We have the full crew. All our people will kill them.
Okay,
And mountains are the opposite of the sea.
so just to be clear, the cave that we're going to, is it in that town that we passed on the way here? Or is it a different cave?
That's the thing. We don't know. It might be. Because they were very suspicious in that town.
But the mountain we're going to is
It's
Not the
the
same
one
mountain.
with the city that we passed. Because
Okay.
it's the biggest mountain that is on the island, the only place we could get mountain eagle feathers, and the place people were being real sketchy about.
Well, I'm okay with that. If people want to do that, I'm willing to do that. At this point, it's like, let's do something, right?
I'm down to
Okay,
do
I
that
would
too.
like to
I feel
offer a
like we
second
can.
option.
Okay, and the second
We
option
could-
is...
We could announce the execution of Flintlock Jack. Set it in a week, because
Oh.
the rest of his crew is still out there. And if they know something, and if they come to rescue him, we capture them and ask them.
Okay, is this suggested in character?
Yes. And if not, maybe Flintlock Jack will say something to save his life. That works too.
Model's just gonna give Babiaka a horrified look.
This is the third time I've asked to execute someone.
And it's
This
still
has not happened.
better.
Why are you surprised?
Okay, hold
Why?
on.
It's a
This
bit
is the
terrifying.
third. This is the third time you've asked for an execution, And also
I'm pretty
around
sure.
the first time you just straight up executed someone. So, I mean, Captain, at this point, make a decision. Are we going to the mountain, or are we going to pretend to kill Flintlock Jack and or potentially just actually just kill him?
Are you killing Ocelot? No. Wait, what?
Okay, well, there you go. The decision...
There we go. The decision was made purely on the basis of reason and logic. Let's go to the mountain.
Wait,
Perfect.
if we go to the mountain, it'll take like a week.
We
Okay,
can
so-
find-
well,
we
I
can
mean-
find, like a crate or something to be able to.
Well, hold on. Let's not overcomplicate this. That is fine. What should we do instead then? If we're not gonna go and if we're not gonna get another dosage of the true serum to see if Flintlock Jack will tell us what he actually knows, because I saw his symbol on the ship for whatever reason. That's like the smoking gun, but all right, whatever. What should we do in turn?
I said what we should do, but I'm unconscious.
All right, history trick. What you say?
She's unconscious.
But she
She didn't say anything.
I said what we should do. That means she
Speedy
didn't say
said
it.
what you should do. Trixie said nothing.
Man.
Yeah, that is a good point, God from the
Trixie
heavens
went on
above.
like a 5-minute rant earlier, but she's unconscious now, so I can't remind you.
Maybe says Hideko.
Oh, Trixie wants.
Hold on. Let Hideko speak, please.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe before we do anything, we should wake up Trixie. And he points at her still unconscious.
I'm lifting her, so I try to smack her a bit.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Alright, Trixie.
Are you
Roll me a
waking up?
Constitution saving throw.
I do not Oh, alright.
Too late.
It's fine. No, I smack her hard. I don't smack her hard. You do the little thing you do, wake someone up. Little
Alright,
slap them.
Monzo, roll me 1d4.
Oh my god. There's no way that you do 1d4 damage to someone would do that.
Have you never been slapped awake? Alright,
No.
Trixie,
No.
you take... Oh wait, hold up. You don't have hockey, do you? Armament hockey.
Who? What? Me?
Yeah.
I do, but not my hands right now. I'd have to
Is
do
it?
weapon hardening.
Well, do you...
Oh,
okay, do you
because your
have...
slaps don't do anything.
Probably not. I probably wouldn't have thought of it.
Alright, Trixie's still asleep.
Because Trixie is immune.
Maybe if I splash some salt water on her, it's okay.
That would make it worse. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna shake Trixie awake.
Alright, Trixie, Constitution. She's still asleep.
Oh my God, Trixie.
I'm gonna shake her away.
Alright, Trixie, roll Constitution again.
It's just getting tossed around.
She awakens.
Oh my God.
Why do I feel so dizzy?
I don't know. Maybe you've been moved a lot while you were unconscious.
Okay, when you were talking about the capital, when you were talking to Capital J, did you hear anything?
When I was talking to Capital J, did I hear anything?
Yeah.
What you did, instead, what you saw was you were underneath the water, and you were shooting at Dr. Azik using a gun that was not yours. In fact, you're pretty sure that this is the gun that Mata tends to use. And as you are moving away from Dr. Azik while shooting at him, Azik looked like he's going to give chase, but after a while, he actually seems to stop, and his head isn't facing you anymore. So, he ends up resting his hands on his staff and shuts his eyes, and there is a torrent of bubbles that appear nearby before the beast seems to just appear out of nowhere. And then you're back. That's what you saw while you were unconscious.
Oh, I had a really weird dream. I was Motto,
Oh,
and
Oh god.
I think we're on the mark where Dr. Asic summons monsters because he closed his eyes and held his staff, and then a torrent of bubbles, I think, appeared, and then Lagyakura showed up.
No. So it came from his staff?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Yes. Anyways, my plan was to just go to Madame Das and say, we want the key, what do we need to do to get it?
Oh,
And then go from
right.
there.
Dude, I am down
See-
with all of these. Deal with the consequences later.
Exactly.
I'm more for the mountain.
We have been too careful. I'm not gonna go hiking for 2 weeks for a truth serum just so Flintlock Jack is going to tell us that he really doesn't know anything.
We also might
be able
possibly
to get-
discover the entry to the tunnel they're defending.
But
while
imagine
hiding
if we
for.
get like multiple of it, then we can use the truth serum later on for other people too. Wouldn't that be cool?
Unless there are multiple of those big birds on the mountain, which isn't always a thing. Says Hideko.
Oh. Well, yeah, let's just do what Dr. Radcliffe says since we're closest for that right now.
Also, Captain, you wanted to say something? Okay.
That's a move.
All G.
I'm,
Alright, let's go see Madame Das.
Yeah, in typical CP9 fashion, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Wait, we're CP9 now?
I
would
am.
no, we're CP better. We're CP10. I would also just like to point out, just so I can later tell you I told you, if we go in there and Madame Das says, "How can I entrust it to you? You've shown no sign of being capable of that. Go find me the money." I told you so.
Okay.
Now we can
enter.
I told you so. I have it recorded so you can tell us later on too.
Okay, so what you doing?
We're going to Madame Das.
Okay, where is she?
Yo, random Donovan number
Oh, right. she
34.
left. Guys, didn't she? Left,
Do
right?
you know where, like, your boss is right now?
Last I saw her, she was around the docks.
To the docks!
Oh, I
And
lied.
the boss below that?
You mean Mr. London? He should
No,
be
Corey.
still in his- Mr. London is the boss below her.
Well then, okay, skip any boss that I don't want to talk to because they're mean.
I don't know you. Which bosses do you not want to talk to?
Well, not London, apparently.
Just London. Just London. We don't. I mean, just him for London. Them?
He should also be in his office unless he decides to go somewhere in the past, I don't know, hour or so.
Thank you, valued Donovan member. Have a lovely day.
This is the
The
part where
docks.
Relax.
this is the part of the AP RPG where I save state and go on a killing spree
Yep.
because I'm losing my
Yep.
mind.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute.
Auto save.
Autos,
Then I
no,
reload.
you can't do that anymore, Speedy. Auto's gone.
Shit.
Then I load save after I've had my minimal crash out.
Yeah. Skyrim moment.
Yeah, the things that happen in Windhelm stay in Windhelm.
I may not have been to the cloud district, Nazim, but you're about to see heaven right now.
Exactly.
See, that's why I never enter that city. Only bad things happen there.
There's that one little kid with that said she could fight everyone that I specifically loaded a particular mod for.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys are heading where?
To the docks.
The dogs!
All right, you're at the docks.
Madame Das there.
Do we see a lot of people
Indeed, you
in
do.
one place?
We head over
Not
there.
in one place, but in a lot of places. As you have
Oh.
previously seen once you were at the docks, it is a very popular tourist destination.
Alright, split up, gang. Let's find Madame Das.
Yes.
I'm
Is Madame
joking.
Das here?
What are you asking?
I'm just looking around.
Okay,
I think Speedy was asking you.
Yeah.
well, all of you please roll investigation.
Oh, sweet.
I would like to ask friendly, helpful Donovan member 12 if they know
Nice.
what Madame Das is.
Hi.
Okay.
Investigation, yes.
Yes.
13, Nurgle King, footprints.
Are you getting in on this?
Oh no.
Surprised it's not perception.
For some reason, the fact that Trixie and Kai both have white hair just makes it impossible for me to discern their profile pictures in this chat.
Really?
It's wild. Yeah. I
Oh,
see
you're just calling out
Trixie's like
Leon
little
for the
image, and I'm
voice.
like, oh yeah, there's Kai.
Alright.
And then I read Trixie Radical. Wait, that's not Kai's name.
So, all of you guys split up and search among the docks to try and find, Madame Das. And for most of you, you don't really get very far. It's just way
That
too
was-
crowded.
That was straight up a joke. Oh god.
But, Mato, you are able to spot her.
Oh no.
Great. I look for everybody else to tell. Wait, what is he doing?
She's just standing on the docks looking out over the waters.
Just standing there.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking to her on my own. That is gonna be a nightmare.
Hey, I haven't had my one-on-one heart-to-heart with Madame Das yet. It's my turn. Calm down.
Yeah. I like that. Where is everybody though? Do I see everybody else?
Yeah?
All right. I sent a message to them. I just used my message spell. Hey guys, over here. I found her.
I hustle on over.
I ignore his text message because I'm terrible at that.
She's still just standing there looking
I'm
out
just-
over the waves. Sorry, what do you say?
Oh, I was just saying it's a tourist destination, right?
Yes.
I walk into a shop and I'm eating food.
Alright. They serve really nice, tuna sandwiches.
Oh, heck yeah. Alright. I'm eating that and I ignored Mato's message.
Hope they add too much mayonnaise.
Do they have fried chicken?
I hope they
They
burn
have
it.
fried fish. So, Trixie.
So she's just like sitting at the dock looking over. Is she like surrounded by guards or anything?
No, she's by herself.
Wow.
Alright. I'm going to not walk up right behind her, but I'm going to keep a respectable distance. And I'm going to say, sup.
She doesn't respond to you.
Damn.
She does, well, she doesn't verbally respond. Her head does tilt, like, turn slightly, so she knows you're there, but she doesn't respond.
You like the sea?
This isn't the sea.
Oh, are we at this? Oh, that dock. Sorry, I thought we were at the other dock.
No, Trixie was spontaneously speaking German. She meant the See, aka the lake.
Yes.
The fuck?
Oh, that is awesome. I'm gonna use that from now
that
on.
works too well. I fear that that's gonna be hit on me in the future. I don't like it.
Interestingly enough, if it's feminine, it's the ocean. If it's masculine, it's a lake.
Huh.
Huh.
Alright. So, this is a lake, not the sea. But yes.
This is. Yeah, I got confused. That's what happens when you're 98 years old.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
You
well,
will.
you'll get there.
In time,
What?
yes.
So, what exactly are you trying to accomplish right now?
Because that's a question you should be asking me.
Yes,
I don't think so.
because I can't tell what it is you're actually going for right now.
That is your problem, not mine.
Yeah, but it seems like you have a lot of problems too, but none of them seem to be bothering you.
Have you ever considered why? She pauses.
Why
But then, like, says, why my problems don't seem to bother me.
Is it because you're calm, cool, and collected and always have a plan?
Yes.
So what's your plan to get out of this siege?
That is not the question you should be asking.
How can we help you with your plan to get out of this siege?
You've already been told what to do.
Find the money?
Yes,
How does that help with the siege?
that's not for you to ask. I asked you to do something. You either follow my orders or you don't. You do not question them. And she
Like-
slowly turns to face you. Her arms are folded behind her back, and despite you being taller than her, it's almost like she's looking down at you. Her eyes are narrowed and her brow is furrowed. You can tell the words that you have said thus far, while she doesn't look like she's going to attack you, it seems to have ticked her off.
Yeah, we seem pretty good at that.
Wolf, you think it's going well?
I mean, she
Alright.
looks the way she always does when she talks to us, Mato, so yes, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Actually, Matsu, she's only been looked at you like that once.
Wait, one time?
Yes.
Oh, oh, I think I remember.
Just before she was about to kill you in the office, I'm assuming.
Huh. Yeah, no, I remember that look.
I'm gonna flash her a thumbs up and say, good talk. And then I'm gonna leave.
Who said you could leave?
It sure seems like you didn't want me to stay.
I didn't tell you to leave.
You told me what I should be doing, which is
Do
finding the
not
gold.
leave unless I give you permission. Why are you questioning my orders?
Because you've given us very little to go on, to be frank.
I've given you orders. I told you to find the money. What else do you possibly need to find the money?
Hang on.
Also, Zoe, you're like staticking.
Uh-oh. I think that's Discord, not me. Unless it's my mic. I hope it's my mic.
Check your recording, see if it's good.
It sounds like a mic to me.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording and see. Okay, where were we?
Trixie
I'm trying-
wasn't allowed to leave because she
I'm
hadn't
trying to
been ordered
decide
to.
whether to blow this up or not.
Alright, here we go. So, I believe she asked, you were told what to do to find the money. What else could you possibly need?
Why are you questioning her orders?
No, it's like,
Why
why
are
are you questioning my orders? Because you haven't given me much to go on. I asked you to find the money, what else do you possibly need?
What about a agreement of payment for finding the money?
You are going to be paid for doing the tasks, as you have been in the past.
Sure. But gosh, I'm so nervous. There's something very specific that we're hoping to get paid with.
And that is,
Well, I hear talk that you have one of the keys of the Phoenix, and it's causing a whole mess for everybody. We're actually going for those too.
I
And
know.
I'm thinking we find this gold, you give us the key, we skedaddle, the siege is over, everybody wins, except Barbosa, but screw that guy. Like, finding gold in order to get more gold doesn't really appeal to us. We're looking for something a little bit more specific.
I don't really care what appeals to you or not. You told D'Angelo that you wanted to help. Whether your ulterior motives were to find my key or not does not matter to me. The only person that loses if I pay you with the key is me.
I mean, sure, but then the blockade ends. So, like, that's a kind of win for you, right?
I already have plans to deal with the blockade, as we have previously established.
Sure,
Part of
but
that
those
plan
also
involves you getting your money.
those plans also seem to be blowing up a little bit, though.
If they
we
were,
just learned
then
that
I would be
Asik can like summon a giant sea monster like whenever he wants. So that's I don't know how well most of your plans are gonna go when he can do that.
So, you're telling me that's my counter to Azek summoning the creatures in the lake, which is to send the person who was part of the team that defeated someone on level above Azek is not working. And I should instead entrust these people, who I entrusted with a simpler task, with something of higher importance to me, is what you're telling me. That I am misreading this situation, that I do not know what I am doing, or that I have somehow made a miscalculation, and that your plan, which honestly doesn't sound like a plan at all, is much better than mine, is what you're telling me.
You filled in a lot of those words yourself, but I am saying that calculations include variables, and right now there are a lot of variables going on, and me and my team are pretty big variables. We're pretty good at that.
You're right. So far, the only thing that has not been very reliable and not following the plan is you. Yes, you were able to find someone linked with Barbossa's crew, but it was not Dr. Azek. Instead, it was whatever the hell that thing is that he gave to London. Then
Yeah, we
you
also
did not tell us that you went and spoke with Barbossa directly. Then
Yeah.
you did not tell us why you continuously speak with an inanimate jar that is filled with some strange substance. You have been working in the dark while you have been under my employ. You want me to trust you with that when I don't even know anything about you aside from the fact that you lie, you cheat, and you steal. I have been paying you to do a job, and now you're coming to me with these things as if I do not know what I am talking about.
Yup.
I am glad that you understand your position.
Yep.
So give me one good reason why I should do as you suggest.
You know, you're so right, I can't think of any.
I'm glad. Now go back to doing your job, and once you find the money, be sure to tell Mr. London.
We'll get right on it.
And do not ever question me again. Understood?
Uh-huh.
I said understood, not uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
She stares at you for a good long while. Forget it. And she turns.
And I'm going to turn and walk away.
Alright.
Hey, Dr. Radical, how'd it go? She seems a little annoyed.
Yeah, well, she's not the only one.
Oh. I look at you. You want to get some food?
Yeah, I think we should get some food pretty far away from where we are right now and have a big discussion.
I want to have good bread. Oh, I love bread. Huh, what if we can get some fish? Well, yeah, but sure. We have to find the captain, and then I guess let's leave.
Captain's there.
All right, captain.
Next stall.
I knock on the door. Cap.
It's not really a door. It's just a fish shop.
Oh, it's like a open stall thing. Okay, gotcha. Captain, we gotta go. Apparently, Dr. Radical wants to talk to us. I am.
Hey, Nye, you awake? Well,
I think the
that.
captain is asleep.
Okay, if Nai is asleep, I'm gonna grab the captain and bring him with us.
Excuse me? Says the
No,
stall
no.
owner.
Wait, who says? who?
Hi, no, this is our captain. This just happens.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, did
he
they pay?
didn't pay.
Oh come on, I don't. Ah,
What's
Yeah,
the
Matsuo, the
tab?
captain didn't pay.
I searched the captain's pocket. No, I take out
What's
my
the
money.
tab?
4,000 berries.
I pay
You cut
4,000.
off. What was that?
4,000 berries.
4K.
I
Got
pay
it.
for. Oh really?
I've
Okay.
got it.
All right. I got the captain then.
Alright, let's mosey.
What are we doing now then?
I'm gonna wait until we're far away.
Okay. Well, since Nye is asleep, let's see. Who wants to represent the crew?
Let's let Dr. Radical right now. Let's let
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Trixie lead the way. You got
Alright.
this.
I hope you guys like where I'm leading, though.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Let's see. Come on, roll 20.
I don't think I've ever seen Dr. Radical pissed, so this is genuinely interesting.
Well, I guess you
Uh-huh.
can just place yourself on the map, Speedy.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just looking for like a nice quiet spot to commiserate without any prying ears.
I check around. I use perception check to see if there's anybody like looking at us.
Sure, roll it.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Everyone is looking at you.
Oh, never mind. We're
Your-
definitely not
your
fine.
social
Everybody sees us.
anxiety has ratcheted up to 10,000%. Everyone is looking
Oh
at you.
no!
Everybody sees us. It's the Donovan. They followed us. They followed us.
Okay, hold on. I'll do it since he seems to be tweaking. Hold on.
Yes, yeah, Speedy, so can I do the same?
Sure.
21.
Kinda, sorta. I mean, it's a crowded place, so people are looking in your direction, but, you know, you're just
The
in
fact
a
that
place.
we have a tweaking seal probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
Stop
yeah.
looking at us.
Oh my god.
Why don't we go into, like, one of the gardens, like, a bit further?
Yeah. Just like wandering out here.
You just go back to the ship or something, maybe?
The ship is
What
on the
ship?
other side of the island.
Yeah, it would take us 3 weeks to get back to the ship.
Oh god, that's right. We're nowhere
Yeah.
near our ship. Gosh darn
Yeah.
it.
So,
Um,
you are now in a quiet area of the garden.
Oh, right. Well, can't you, like, make us, like, a little cave to block off sound and shit? Can't we just, like, find a place to do that?
That's true. Are we in an open enough space?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead, just touch the ground and encase us in a rock, like
Okay.
in a rock crevice. Yeah.
Perfect.
And now we're dark, so I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna make sure in case anybody comes near us, I'm gonna use echolocation.
Okay.
Guys, what are we doing here?
What do you mean? We want the key?
Yeah. And what are we doing here to get that? Because all that we
well,
seem
yeah,
to be doing is following orders of somebody that we don't work for. and she's stringing us along in a series of odd jobs and big tasks that somehow she doesn't really care about and doesn't really. She seems to hold us in incredibly high and low regard at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be upfront. I'm kind of getting sick of Dr. Asic and the Donovans in general. At this point, I just want the keys and screw who doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm personally getting real sick of both of them.
Oh,
I am
sweet.
getting
So we're
sick
going
of
back to
being
the stealing?
Hey, listen. We're pirates. We're pirates. And the amount of times that we have been told by a condescending, uppity, snarky woman to follow orders, every single time I hear it, it doesn't sit well with me. We're not Donovans. We don't work for her. She's barely given us anything when we do jobs for her. We said we're here to help, and she's treated us with nothing but, condemnation. She's like, oh, we found one guy, as if we didn't completely eradicate some kind of cursed flesh disaster on her town. She sits there going all according to plan while the entire island falls apart around her. I'm sick of her. I'm over it.
That's a good point. We did just save a lot of people. I wonder why she is just treating us like crap.
We've been doing a lot for her, and all she does is tell us what to do and then insult us to our faces, and I'm over it. You are dismissed. No. We don't work for her.
In that case, so are we... I am still comfortable with just stealing the key from her.
I am too.
Okay. Good. I guess we gotta do that on the download then. We have to figure out where it is first. In which case, do you think, is it possible to use the truth serum on London and get him to spill the beans about where the key is?
If he even knows where it is.
Yeah.
I just kind of assumed since he was...
Isn't her whole deal like London is the one person I trust?
Yeah.
Which is a wild statement to give about the guy that has in fact betrayed his last leader.
He also sucks. Both of them suck. Everyone here sucks.
Well, Corey has been nice so far.
I'm tired of doing things for them and then them telling us that we suck.
Okay, this is the way that my mind has been working since the moment we got here. We're helping until we get an opportunity. That's all I've been doing.
Sure.
Truth.
I don't think we're getting any closer to an opportunity, though.
Also, Dr. Asic didn't want to like join up with us. I kind of asked if he would be cool with us joining out and joining up in teams to be able to steal from Madame Das, and he was not cool with it.
Well, because they're gonna want the key.
Well, says Hideko. To be fair, I don't really like Das, the way how Das does things either, but like, with how you've been acting, practically every family would treat you the way you're being treated right now.
I mean, that's probably why we're not part of a family then.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're pirates and not the mob.
I feel like we've maybe forgotten that part.
If you want to get on a good side, you gotta... How to put this? Be the
Perform
loyal
without
soldier.
expecting any...
Be what?
Well,
a good soldier?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you get on the good graces of most of the families. I don't know about the Jensens. I feel like the Jensens would actually kind of like you guys.
Awesome.
But, yeah. The reason why Das is being the way she is because you keep questioning her.
Well, then
Not
she should
that
just...
I'm defending her, mind you.
Sure. She's got a uppity, condescending attitude, and I was literally like, hey, here's an idea, and she went on like a 4-minute rant about variables and calculations and how if I have ideas, then obviously I think she's a stupid, dumb idiot. So
Well,
like, I do think there's also some self-esteem issues there because like it really seems like she takes every opportunity to, you know, tear herself down. Well, anyways, no, she sucks though, and I don't like her.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is we're blowing something up. The question is this town, the mountain, or like the first one?
The first
I'm
one.
cool. I'm cool with the mountain because I think we need the truth serum to find the key. I still feel like we have to kind of, at some point, betray one of them and then take them hostage and then use the truth serum on them and then steal the key.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys, do you want to stage another rebellion?
Oh my god. Okay.
I have been since we came on this island, yes.
Wait, but who would they rebel against? I don't really.
They kind of like at this point. So I've got this.
Separatists.
Let's try this. All right.
Yeah, but
Let's
they
do
suck
this.
even worse.
Let's do this one. Just see where this falls out. Okay.
What?
Let's get this ship. We'll get the money and see where it puts us. If it does not put us in an advantageous spot, we do it our way.
I don't think it ever will.
I mean, we'll give
Also,
it a.
getting
Wait, hold on. How do we get the ship? That means I have to fight Dr. Asic underwater. That CB still freaks me out.
Okay, well that's the thing. We're gonna have to find a way to put it where we want it, right? We're not gonna go to theirs. We're gonna bring it to us. Because you're right. I'm not gonna put a bunch of Devil Fruit users underwater. It's just not a good idea. Not unless, I don't know, Trixie decides to suddenly find a way to suddenly encase the entire lake in ice.
Ooh, can you do that?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
it's a big ass lake.
Yeah, I think I've got what is my radius? 120 feet. I think I can do that.
Which is insane, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, it's good. But like, I don't got miles and miles of the icy styles.
We don't know exactly still where this boat is at all, right?
We
You
do.
do.
I went
We know
down
where the
and
boat
touched it.
is. We just don't know.
We
where
know
the money
exactly
went.
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, the money is gone. Dr. Acid kind of took it. If we can knock out Dr. Acid and bring him, that'd be great. But
Okay, so what you're saying is we need to find some of them, and there are, in my opinion, two ways to do this. One, mountain, and there is something up that mountain because they didn't want us going there. Or two, we execute Flintlock Jack.
Wait, who
I don't
didn't
think
want us to
Dr.
go up the
Acid
mountain?
would care about that though.
London and Madame Das, which is why I
Oh.
want to go to the mountain even
Yeah,
more
let's go
now.
up the mountain then. Yeah, all right.
Okay, cool.
Hey, do
Screw
you
those
think,
guys.
real quick, just random suggestion, do you think Flintlock Jack would be cool with siding with us now that his job is done?
Didn't you
Well,
just
I
kind
mean-
of torture him?
No, part of his job was to be like, yeah, but you can't fight for our enemies after the job is done.
Did
Oh.
he
Yeah,
say
Actively
that?
worked for.
I don't
Yeah, he
remember
did.
him saying that.
Like, think about it, Cicadego. The only reason that he's in there right now, and the only reason he said no to you guys is because, well, you were torturing him and you said you were gonna torture his crew. Would you agree to give us anything if I said I was gonna torture the
I
rest of
would
you?
have never actually ever torture him. He was just like whatever, man, and it took all the. So we didn't actually torture him.
Yeah.
Did you say you weren't going to?
I mean, we certainly like sighed and grumbled about not being able to torture him, and then we didn't. So
I didn't sigh and grumble. I was cool with it. I didn't want to torture. Don't
Oh.
say we. Were you speaking French or?
No,
Honestly,
I'm with
like,
it.
from what I've seen of the guy, he's just really loyal to his crew.
Let's
Which probably means that the plan of executing him would also work.
I'm just suggesting maybe he could, join us for a little bit.
I think we should go up the mountain now. I think that's a good
And
idea.
then we'd fight his crew, which he's loyal to.
I don't think we'd fight the. Well, let's go up the mountain, and then maybe we could talk about this.
All right, sounds like mountain it is.
Can we get a cart first? I definitely don't want to walk there. That will hurt my legs.
Didn't we have horses?
Yeah, but those were Madame Dass's.
Well, we still have sheriff badges.
What are you laughing about?
Guys, let's steal our horses.
Yes,
Ah!
obviously. We're just gonna go in there. Yeah, we need to take those to find the money, and then we leave with the horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a badge that says we do what we do for the Donovans.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you question us, you go against the captain.
Sure. Let's do that. Yeah. I guess that'd be fine. For sure.
Yeah.
Also, but we need exchange horses in case we have to go fast.
Okay. So that's our plan. I'm cool with doing that right now, out of character. Like.
All right.
Let's
Let's go
get
steal
to it.
some horses.
Wait,
Okay,
Zoe,
okay. Hmm?
while we're still in the city,
Oh,
I want to buy another bomb.
Okay, where are you going to buy a bomb?
I don't know. Don't they have like armsware shops or like a mining supply store?
No.
Don't they have like some crackhead hillbillies that do dynamite fishing in this lake?
I mean... Wait, what? No! Who the fuck fishes with dynamite?
Hillbillies!
People, actually.
Yeah.
You know what? Roll me a D100, let's see.
Come on, mama needs some sugar, fuck!
No. You do not find anyone selling bombs.
Okay, we can leave, it's fine.
All
I
right.
still have a grenade. It'll have to do.
Let's go steal some horses.
Where are you going to get
It's not
horses?
steal.
We're gonna go over to the carriage that Madame Das came in.
Where's that?
The place that we all entered, where we left our horses.
Over here somewhere.
I don't know
Well,
where.
you head over there, which is where you entered the city from. You don't really see any horses or carriages there. Well, actually, you do see like there are some on the roads, but it doesn't look like any that you guys came in. People are already riding in them and whatnot, like civilian carriages and whatnot.
Cool, then let's time to ask friendly Donovan number 64. Hey, do you know where your like stable is?
They look over to you, and then will very slowly look away.
We flash our badges.
I walk into their line of sight again.
They
Excuse
will
me?
Look away again.
Hey,
Wait.
Trixie, I need you
What
to...
happened when I flashed the badge? What happened?
It seemed like the result was the same.
Man, this is rude. Wait.
Wait, do we have a captain? Oh wait, the captain is sleeping.
The bridge.
Wait, no, that's fine. Zoe,
Yes.
can I cast a spell without having it deal damage?
No. Well, I guess. Depends on how you want to do it.
You know how I use turrets, which are technically storm sphere,
Yes.
which is so loud that it partially deafens people inside of it?
Jesus,
Yes.
what?
Yeah, I would like to summon that around him because he obviously can't hear us.
Holy crap, what?
Okay.
Without, you know, all of the...
You cannot
Mass-
do that without it doing damage. If you're
Okay.
summoning it around him.
I would just... It would just, like spawn... Oh, it's fine.
Can I? All right, wait, hold on. Freaking hell. Do I see? I just asked you guys, yo, can we just find like a carriage place and maybe I could just use a suggestion spell on them, or maybe I could just like convince them with a few of my I don't know, I have a few potions to be able to make them think otherwise, and maybe you guys can just convince them to give us the carriage. Maybe there is some rumor spread about and we can convince them otherwise.
I mean, I've got charm person. I could just do it to this guy right here.
Yeah, let's just do that and ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not the one with the carriage. I'm suggesting if we... Yeah, alright, go for it, though.
Alright, I cast charm
Also, yeah, but-
person.
By the way, the rest of us, maybe we should, like, you know, and everyone else leave his line of sight. Just go somewhere else.
Wait, it's
Because it only works on-
right?
Yeah, it makes that person see Trixie as a friend.
I'm not thinking about this at all, but sure. I looked up to the sky.
He said leave the line of sight, not look away.
I walk with Daviato.
If I can't see him, he can't see me.
Real ostrich play.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
Yes, I cast charm person.
Okay.
Will they know?
They will when it's over.
Or if
And I would like to stay within 60 feet of this though.
Same here, actually.
Okay, let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's
Alright.
charmed. Yeah, that.
He's charmed.
Hey, bud, listen.
It works.
And I flash
Oh
my
man.
opponent.
Why did you say that to the boss? You are screwed. And he rubs his face.
Yeah, well, I had a feeling it was gonna be eventually. It's a real bummer. But, hey, from one buddy to another, you think you could help us maybe get out of here before we incur her wrath fully?
I mean, she didn't want us to attack you or anything, she said just to ignore you.
I guess that's good.
But yeah, you probably shouldn't go anywhere near the compound.
Where's the compound? Just so we know where to steer clear of it.
You were in it before, according to the reports.
I see. And is that where Madame Das keeps her horses and carriage?
I don't know about Das personally. I know that we have horses and carriages there if need be.
I see. Well, anything else we should know before we get out of your hair?
Yeah, you should probably say sorry.
Gotcha. We'll get right on that. Alright, good talk. Thanks for the help.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
And I walk over to the rest of the crew.
Hey, how'd it go?
Madame Das doesn't like us.
Yeah.
Wait, so what you're saying is she's throwing a tantrum?
Yeah, she's a little baby.
Okay, but
so
wait, no, I mean, like, did you learn about the carriages, the horses?
Not specifically, but you know, we don't need to steal her horses. We could just steal any horses, honestly, or buy horses. I have money.
I was gonna suggest buying them, but only with like after using, like, convincing them to sell it for cheaper.
Yeah, that's what haggling is. Let's do that.
I'm down.
But yeah, no, Madame Das is pretty mad at. I think probably me more specifically because I was rude to her, but also I don't care anymore because she sucks and I hate her. So, let's grab some horses and go to the mountains.
Okay.
Sweet.
Where?
Buy horses?
Yeah, look around.
Is there a place to buy horses nearby?
Roll perception.
Oh my god. It shouldn't be that high. There should be like a sign that's like, buy horses here.
You see signs like that?
There is in fact a sign that says, buy horses here.
I
Right.
knew it! I walk in and I say, hey buddy, how much for some horses?
Alright, let's see. To buy them or rent them?
Rent them.
Aw.
That will be... $10,000 berries per day.
Per horse?
Per horse.
Alright, let me map that out. There are 6 of us, right? With Hideko?
Yes.
Okay. Let me map this out real quick. 10,000 times 6 times, let's say 3
I'm gonna
weeks.
I'm gonna message Trixie and say, hey, give me a signal with your, like, I don't know, flip me off in the back of your, behind you.
Flip you off?
If you want me to, you know, convince this guy otherwise.
No, this is no money at all. Here.
Oh.
Let's make it
Okay.
an even 3 weeks, and I hand him 1.5 million berries.
Huh?
We'll take it. All right, thanks.
All right.
Nobody at all. Nobody at all. Nobody at all. No money at all.
That is 1% of my total funds. Just to
Oh
God
my
fucking
god!
Damn. God motherfucking damn.
That's
I
literally
like-
3 times my amount of money.
Yeah. Wait, how much money do you have?
I have right now 500,000.
Bro, I have 92 million berries.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what are you doing, Mato? Honestly.
I don't know what
I gotta-
I don't know how you've been that bad at finances.
I gotta steal
Sounds
from
like
people.
someone has not been diversifying their stock portfolio.
Yeah, I
someone is
feel
not
like you need a
buying
like
low and
financial
selling
advisor,
high.
Mato.
Yeah.
I need to sell
Except
more
you can't
things.
afford one.
Shit.
Got him.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
no,
can
I've
sell
got-
some people- While this is happening, can I look around to see if I can sell some psychedelic mushrooms to anybody?
Sure, roll performance. Let's see.
Performance?
You're
Okay.
trying to sell mushrooms.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, let's see if someone's willing to buy some mushrooms off of you.
Hell yeah.
How many mushrooms you got?
Oh, let's see here. I have 497 grams of mushrooms, so I don't know how much that would be in. Hold on.
Let's see. Magic mushroom selling. How much do
But
people
this isn't
sell?
in the DM manual.
Okay. Holy
wait,
fuck. Damn.
What?
Alright. They're willing to pay 6,000 berries per gram.
Oh, gram?
I did not
Yeah.
know magic mushrooms sold per gram, but okay.
Okay, that's actually amazing.
What did you expect?
I don't fucking know! I don't do drugs! How would I expect anything?
Yes.
Okay, so
okay.
it feels
Yeah, I
like
can
you
do that.
haven't diversified your portfolio of life experiences.
I
We need to
do
get you
not
started
want to
on that.
diversify into magic mushrooms!
Hey man,
It's fine.
hey, man,
don't do it. It's
Excuse me for not wanting to experience LSD!
All right. I don't know how
That's
much. Well, it's
fine.
not LSD. That's acid. That's a different. Whatever.
We just need to have him play Schedule 1, it's fine.
I am not
yeah.
touching Schedule.
Time to watch Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's actually pretty good.
All right. Well, anyway. So, how much will they be willing to buy?
5 grams?
5 grams. Okay. Yeah, I definitely sell them 5 grams. Kidding me?
Alright. They hand you the berries.
Which is 6,000. So 30,000 more.
Yep.
Cool. I can slowly get my money back up with this shit. Good shit. Time to search around. Who wants to buy my mushrooms? But not now. Of course, not now.
Lore keeper to drug dealer in 10 seconds. What?
Drug dealer of the drugs.
It's mushrooms. You can eat them. It's
Mushrooms are psychedelic mushrooms are drugs, nigga.
You literally-
mushrooms. They're just,
You literally just said they were psychedelics.
get out of here. It's
What you
legal.
mean get out of here? I mean they are illegal, yes, but still they are drugs.
This man just said these aren't harmful, they're just psychedelics.
I mean,
The
they
Donovans
aren't
ain't gonna be-
harmful.
The Donovans ain't squares. They ain't gonna stop you from doing drugs.
Oh, good shit. Good shit. That's see, they do. They cool. They can be
It's
cool.
just that mushrooms have the highest likelihood of you hurting someone else.
They fucking what? Alright, maybe they will make it illegal.
Hey, no, that's not true. What are you talking about?
No, it is. It is. Mushrooms are the highest likelihood of hurting someone,
Fucking nonsense. Don't listen.
but it has the lowest medical impact on you.
Jesus
Whereas
fucking
alcohol
Christ.
has one of the highest medical impacts and one of the highest chances of hurting someone. It's just lower than the mushrooms.
Okay.
Weed though,
How
weed
much?
is
How much lower?
Depends if there's a vehicle involved or not.
it's like
Oh boy.
10 or 15%
Okay,
difference,
that's fine.
like relatively.
Yeah, from 100% to 85.
Yo, it's cool. It's cool. That's within a good enough buffer. It's fine.
Ooh, yeah. See, it's fine. Let me sell these. Try to take away my business immediately. Jesus.
Yes. Okay. So, you have your horses.
Let's go to the mountains.
Horses on the track.
All right.
Mountain.
It's time to find the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
In the mountain.
So, please place yourselves here, whoever wants to represent the party.
Or say Dr. Radical still. Alright.
Where?
Oh, it's bottom right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. Bottom. Oh,
Well,
okay.
here, rather.
Alright. Which way to the mountains, though?
That's a good question. If only you were paying attention.
I
Roll
said this
perception.
earlier,
Roll
I-
perception. Roll perception.
No, I want to roll history. I remember when they were talking about it.
It's a
Perception,
fucking mountain!
Yeah,
I'm
I shouldn't
rolling
need to roll
history.
perception. I should be able to see a goddamn mountain.
No,
It's here! It's here!
Okay.
This is the mountain!
Alright. We start going towards the mountains.
Alright, who wants to roll the D100 to see what occurs as you guys get on going?
Volk, what did you just ping?
Huh?
I'm doing it.
Or was that Zoe?
Oh boy.
No!
Alright, let's see.
Okay, Zoe,
Yes.
you know my other DM gives us one inspiration if we do the recap, which Mato did. So can he re-roll that pretty please with a cherry on top, maybe please?
No. So,
Oh.
you guys are making your way across the land. So, actually, I guess that's a good question. Are you going slow pace, normal pace, or fast pace?
Definitely not slow.
We're already breaking the rules. I would do this fast. The less
agree.
likely are we to get caught would be smarter.
Yeah.
So what you say is we're doing this fast and loud.
Yeah. I think we tried to do it subtle and nice. Now we're gonna do it fast and loud.
Yeah, fuck them.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Listen. We tried doing it diplomatically and magnanimously, but she's just the worst. You can't even have a conversation with her.
Hasn't everyone had a conversation with her except for you?
Meant me.
Well, and Bianca, yes.
I mean, she was pretty cool inside her house. For whatever reason, I think she likes to put on airs or something.
Oh, she does, don't she?
It's like everyone has a pretty chill conversation with her, but the moment they question her, she's like, excuse me?
Yeah, that's not a conversation. That's a monologue.
I don't know. I had a conversation. She told me a lot of things. She told me
Yeah,
all
you're
about her
also
history.
you're also glazing her the entire time.
Yeah, like
Hey,
it
hey,
doesn't, it
hold on,
doesn't count
hold on,
as a
I was totally
conversation.
Well, I guess I should rephrase it, because Kai did question her a lot. Well, it's more questioning her orders than questioning her. Because Kai, she was like, people don't make good moral decisions. And Kai was like, I don't think you're right. And she was like, huh. But yeah. If
Also, I also
not a
disagree. I was
conversation.
definitely not glazing her. I'm just
You were
saying.
It's not a
definitely.
conversation if the single presence of a question mark makes the entire thing fall to pieces.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, what do you think would happen if you questioned Tony Soprano's orders? But yes.
I don't think Tony Soprano would just get a bunch of random people he doesn't know and give them orders.
Have you watched The Sopranos?
No, I haven't, which is why I'm assuming.
You are assuming wrong.
Okay.
I apologize if I'm being unreasonable and leading us into a path that we did not want to follow, but I don't like her and I think she's the worst.
I mean, that is valid.
I don't think she's the worst, but I feel like she needs a wake-up call on how to interact with pirates.
Or just humans in general.
I mean, she is a former pirate herself, but...
Well, and she was a bad one.
Isn't she a legend?
Yeah, isn't she from the Masters?
Well, is she? No. Is she one of the
He
13?
was. No. Yes, he was. She was from.
Where's
the
her name?
No,
Where's
she
her name on
wasn't.
the
She
list?
wasn't.
She was an apprentice.
She was also there, but she wasn't one of the.
Yeah, she
members.
was fucking Buggy. Do you think Buggy is a
Yeah,
legend?
she's
No one
Buggy.
answered that.
Yes, he is.
He was totally a legend. How dare you?
Alright, so, question. Do you guys want to take the path where you're just going across the roads the same way that you went earlier? Or do you want to go up here and then start climbing up until you reach the mountain?
Climb up until we reach the mountain.
Okay.
What? Why is it? What's the difference?
More
one-
mountain.
Yes, one is a grassy path and the rest is a mountain.
It's the same elevation, anyways. Let's do it.
Actually, it's not. One is a bit higher, but you know.
I'm a
Right.
doctor, not a geographist. Calm down.
You mean a geologist?
Yes.
Trixie knows what she said.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So, you guys make your way over here. And as you are going along up the mountain on your horses, you smell something kinda weird. Sort of sulfury. And you hear bubbling.
Ooh, hot spring.
So if I look around, is there going to be lava?
Do you want to look around?
Kinda, yeah.
Yes.
Alright. No, there is not lava. Instead, you see steam rising off a bit away.
Hot springs.
Ooh, hot spring day. Let's do it.
Wait, what? I thought we were in the rush.
But it's a hot spring.
Yeah,
okay,
a
I'm
natural
sorry, I'm
hot
sorry.
spring.
I'm sorry. You're right.
A hot spring is very important for rest, says Hideko.
See?
I could use a long rest. I've been casting spells like crazy today.
But it smells so bad.
By the way, Zoe,
Yes?
how long have you been traveling to get here?
6 days.
Oh, then I've already got my long rest.
Oh, alright, yeah. Alright.
So, but we still need to shake off 6 days of travel. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
vote for a quick dip. You know, get your blood flowing, re-energize, recenter yourselves, and then we can go punch some birds.
I vote for
Yeah.
a long dip, says Hideko. It's been ages since I've been in the spring.
Valid.
Alright, well, let's all get off of our horses and go to the hot spring.
Alright.
Wait, Trixie, do you want to ask the horses if they also want to take a dip?
Ooh, good point. So, are you guys like into hot springs or no?
Are we? They say in unison.
Are you?
Yeah!
Let's go! Come on in!
Okay.
Okay, it's a shot, bro.
So, let's see. 5 people and 6 horses all gets into a hot spring. It is a very enjoyable experience for everyone, I am assuming.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So, let's see. One of you please roll me a d7.
There's no such thing?
Yes, there is. /RD7.
Yes, but
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a D7.
I'm doing it
Anything is possible on the internet, my friend.
to...
Oh.
Wait, I want to try something.
Yes.
One.
What is that?
1d1.
I wanted to roll the 1.5. Actually, I didn't. That was the first number I came up with.
one,
That's
that's
comma,
not
not a
1.5.
point.
That's, yeah. Hold on, let me see. /R.
My gosh.
1D
No way.
1.5.
Does this work? Oh, it's just...
I don't know if it worked.
No, I don't think it does.
Alright, well, you got 2. So, for the next 2 days, for the next
I
2
don't think
days,
that's anything.
you guys get a +2 temporary to your constitution.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, nice.
How do I
You just have to add 2 and then make sure to take it away. You know?
even... Let's do
So what you're saying is we have to level up right this instant.
No.
Level up? Level 9?
No.
5th level spells?
I will de-level you if you push me.
No, to get the extra hit point. Okay,
I really want to cast gravity.
time to go bird hunting.
Let's do it.
Alright. So,
I want to hunt birds.
you make your way up and you're at the top of the mountain. Woo! A couple more days. So, 8 days after your journey.
Oh, our constitution!
Yeah, that was.
It immediately vanished. What the fuck?
Well, you know, you should have rolled better, Amyaka. I don't know what to tell you.
You said 8 days. It wouldn't even have mattered.
Hey, 8 days from here. Not 8 days from the spring.
Oh.
Wait,
If he
so
rolled higher
wow.
than- If he rolled higher than 2 from the spring, then, you know, you'd still have it by now.
Ah, alright.
True.
Don't blame me. Blame Amyaka. But anyway, you are at the top of the mountain.
I'm the king of the world.
Is there like a peak cross? I don't know what the English term for it is.
There is, in fact, a peak, and that peak is over in this direction. But as you look over in that direction, I'd like y'all to roll me perception, please.
Look for birds.
Nice.
You see jack shit, Volk.
So do you have advantage on that roll, Volk?
Dude, heaven or hell, why is it always happen so often?
There is a settlement up there.
Whoa.
Wait, there's a settlement on the top of the mountains. Sweet! More selling! I bet they would love to buy
But
stuff.
from what you can see, Amyaka, this settlement looks like it's... I'll put this. It's not in good state. It looks dilapidated. You're not exactly sure how dilapidated, but yeah, something... It's not 100%.
Do we see? any
Do we
birds?
see people?
You can't tell from your distance. As for
But there's a
birds,
city
yeah,
of-
you see there are a few birds.
Are they eagles?
And Echo's gonna look around. No, not those ones. It's a really, really big eagle. It's like twice the size of this, and he pats his horse.
Okay.
Whoa.
How about we head on over to that town and keep an eye out for very big eagles along the way?
I like that. This reminds me of my home.
Your home had giant eagles?
Well, it was
Wasn't your
far
home
away from
underwater?
other people. It was far away from people. This is far away. I like it.
Guys, should we just retire and stop being pirates and like live on a mountain somewhere?
Yeah, but I
You
don't
wanna
want to
do
shoot.
that?
I don't want to pick this mountain.
Campaign over. They settled down in a crap ass town.
We just like the mountains.
Right,
let's
didn't
go.
London say something about not coming here? Why do you think he did
Yeah,
that?
well, that guy sucks.
I know, I'm just wondering why.
I'm willing to bet there are some various secrets in this dilapidated town up here that they don't want us to know about.
Well, then let's go there. But maybe, Matzo, you always want to go invisible and sneak to people.
I did.
Maybe now is the time.
I know about now, says Hideko. It'll probably take us a day or two to get there from here.
Well, maybe a day or two from now is the time.
Okay,
Thank you,
I'll do
Hideko.
it before entering. But in that case, who's gonna take my horse? Because you know it's gonna be weird with somebody, you know, us bringing just this another horse for whatever reason.
Why would
We
that
can
be
just
weird?
have that horse carry luggage. We have 5 extra horses.
I do have a lot of
Yeah.
luggage.
Alright, let's mosey. And keep an eye out for eagles.
Okie dokie. So, while you're making your way there, one of you please roll me a D100.
I got it.
I'm not doing it again. Also, Mato, you're banned from rolling the 100s.
Hey, statistically barely above average.
What the fuck? Why is this thing skipped from 20 to 56? At least skip to 50.
What?
I think that means our days are uneventful.
I guess so. Yeah, nothing happens. But yeah, you do get there. So,
All right, so I
as you
guess I
get
go on.
closer and closer, you start to see that this place isn't just dilapidated. It looks like a battle occurred here.
Oh.
And while that is most interesting, what is perhaps the most interesting to you is that it's constantly drizzling gold.
What?
Oh. So what you're saying is Madame Da? Oh, this is where he died. This is where the old Donovan boss died.
Maybe.
Fascinating.
Do you think that
Let's
Madame
look
Das
for
can
clues,
tell-
gang.
Do you think she can tell if we touch it and we like get touched by the gold? She's like, oh, there's somebody in the settlement. Rah!
I mean, probably not, but even if so, I don't really care.
Yeah, who cares, honestly.
Yeah, she sucks.
We were, after all, just following her orders. We're finding the gold.
Yeah.
Um,
I am gonna take a bucket though, and I'm just gonna like hold it while we're here. Just
I'm
to-
gonna take off some of my luggage, put on the horse, and I guess start becoming invisible.
Alright,
Then I'll do the same as you did with the bucket.
so all of you first place yourselves on the map. And second,
Roll initiative.
no, you see that there is a motto-shaped outline in the drizzle of the gold.
You suck so much!
What the fuck did I do? You're the one that went invisible in a drizzle. What am I supposed to do?
I'm looking at it, I'm like, god damn it, and I fucking take off my invisibility immediately. What's the point?
Oh wait, no, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna make a bucket out of ice, and then when the gold lands in it, it's gonna freeze and turn into solid gold.
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, it's not like a drizzle of liquid gold. It's just drizzle of gold.
Like hail, right?
Yeah, like tiny
Oh.
sparkles sort of thing.
Ow! Wait.
I'm still
Yeah,
collecting it in the
I
bucket.
totally want to collect that. You kidding me? Gold!
All right. So, as you step off and head deeper into the town, you'll see that it's even further that yes, a big battle took place here. You're stepping over spent bullet casings, broken weapons, and whatnot. But what is most obvious that there was battle here is that there is a giant crater in the center of this town, and this crater is caked in gold.
Damn, it's all caked up on a Saturday afternoon.
But aside from you all, it seems like this place is deserted.
Weird place. Good money, though.
Can we just like? Can I investigate the crater?
Wait. We're in separate parts of the town, being Trixie and you guys.
I told you guys to place yourself on the map. You're the ones that placed yourself in separate places. Don't look at me.
We came in from the north.
Yeah, the north.
Yeah, the north. So, you know.
That's the south.
I believe we came in from Neast. Also, Hideko's with us,
Oh.
which means we're right.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Somewhere in the Noust. Somewhere in the Noust section.
Yeah.
House section. Bruh.
So I guess, well, maybe we could check out the church. Maybe they have stuff. Hey, do you think they looted this place?
I'm not really sure about looting of this place, says Hideko, considering that there's gold everywhere.
I don't know if gold would be okay in this economy, considering Madame Das is around.
Are you
Yeah, but
walking
no, she
around with a bucket?
Very explicitly tries not to,
Yeah.
sell the gold she makes.
Can I
Hey,
invest- can I
I'm walking
investigate
around with the
crater
bucket. Oh, sorry.
And
to,
you
like,
what?
I don't investigate the crater just to see if there's anything else like worth claiming here.
Sure, roll investigation. Yeah, as you are checking out the crater for anything that seems, out of the ordinary, you do spot that there is something out of the ordinary. There is a gigantic footprint.
Huh. Like how gigantic?
If you lay down and spread out completely, you would be able to fit in the heel.
Oh,
Crap!
okay. So giants. Okay. I don't know what to do with this
One
information
giant.
now that I have it.
That giant was a dick. He tried to kill us.
What giant was this? Says Hideko.
Oh, right, Trixie. I don't think you know him too. He was some random guy with the fucking, I don't know, a shield and like a suitcase of some sort that just. No, it was a shield that was able to like fire off different magical effects.
Oh, yeah, I read that thing you wrote. You mean Alfonso?
Yeah, he was a dick. He was pretty cool though. I wanted to use his abilities.
So, there's a giant here. This place is covered in gold. What else?
Let's look around.
Yeah.
Spread out, Ray!
Do we know anything about what the old Donovan leader used in terms of fighting style?
Nope. Well, Hideko will
thinking-
rub his chin as he thinks. What I know about the guy is that he was pretty ruthless. Like, makes Holly looks like a sane person kind of ruthless.
Ollie insane? Wow.
Can we investigate the rest of the town just to see if there's anything besides
like-
raining gold?
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm gonna
roll
check inside
investigation.
I'm gonna check inside the houses.
All of you, please. We're missing two.
What do you call an alligator wearing in a detective's outfit?
Amelia Watson.
You're ruining all the
yes.
quick 20s! What are you doing, Lemons? Your crits!
15.
Your crits are getting wasted by your advantage!
Blame the system, don't blame me.
Looking around, you can see that for the most part, the buildings have been left. Well, I hesitate to say looted. Things have been taken from them, but it's not all the gold. Like you can see there are splashes of gold or pillars of gold or things that have been stabbed through places and whatnot. But out of everything that's been taken, it's more things like you don't see any clothes or beddings or children's toys or things like that. Whoever was here, when they moved out, they took everything with them, but they left all the gold behind. It's sort of the same in the church. Like, the valuables were taken, you don't see any books or anything, but all the gold that, like, you don't see any, like, treasures for a church, but the gold that has been from the battle seems to have been left in place.
Is there any religious symbols left in the church?
There is a gigantic wooden cross that's kind of, dug into the wall.
Okay, so it was probably a church of East Scott.
Why east?
That's the person we know that worships that god. That's all crosses.
Wooden crosses? Alright.
Yeah.
Yamato,
Yeah.
while you are investigating, like one of the houses, as you check out the back door, you will see a bullet. That's the size of you.
Awesome!
Hmm.
Huh. Wait, like a bullet casing or just a
No,
bullet?
a bullet. The size of you.
Wow.
Is there a absolutely massive corpse anywhere around here?
You didn't see any.
I'm gonna start looking around, but then grab the bullet.
Roll strength, please. Or athletics, I guess.
Cool, I'm better with athletics.
Wait, are you trying to put it in your inventory, or are you just picking it up?
No! I don't think I can do that. I think that's too heavy. I'm just trying to lift it
Okay.
and bring it with me to show others.
You want to do some curls, get some reps in.
Yeah, that thing, you can't lift it by yourself. The best you can do is roll it on the ground.
Oh, then I roll it.
Alright.
Hey guys, look what I found!
Why is there
That's-
a giant bullet?
I don't know, but it's looking really cool. You think somebody
Probably
has a
because
giant
there was a
gun?
big gun.
Somebody fought a giant here.
Wow. How does a giant make a giant bullet?
Well, I mean, the old
Giant
Donovan
forge.
boss was a giant, actually, says Hideko.
What? Oh.
See, there we go.
But
makes sense.
not that big.
Well, maybe he had like a devil fruit of giant. He has the giant fruit, and he was a giant, so he became a giant squared.
No, he didn't.
Maybe.
I don't think he had a fruit.
Maybe
Yeah,
he had.
fruitless.
Maybe he had. You're fruitless.
I'm fruitless, says Hideko.
No, I'm very fruity, I'll have you know.
Fair enough.
I mean, you are basically non-binary, so.
Wait, what? They
What
are?
do you mean, basically?
Of course. Yeah. Non-binary.
And I mean, I am gay, so.
What? Oh, of course.
See? So you are fruity too! Come on, Hideko.
I guess, yeah, there's no one here that doesn't have a fruit, he says while looking at Mato.
I give him a thumbs up.
Wait a minute. I don't feel very fruity.
He points at you. Shame.
I'm sorry.
Well, skill issue, Mato.
Yeah, imagine being
embarrassing.
straight, lol.
Wow.
I wouldn't say.
Cringe.
Alright, I mean I didn't say that, but okay.
So. What now?
You know, I really thought we'd have more. I thought we'd like see some kind of like major secret or like, you know, if they seemed intent on hiding this, they didn't really hide that much.
Can I ask a quick question? Does
Who, me?
anybody?
Or,
Oh, sorry. No, this is in character. Does anybody know if giants grow more? Like maybe the old Donovan boss is alive?
if he were alive, I doubt he'd let Das just, you know, do what he does. Plus, if he were still alive, I think Corey would have said something about it.
And in
Wait,
that-
the old Donovan
He's a
boss was a
giant?
giant. Shouldn't Corey be half giant then? At least?
I mean, he took quite a beating and got right up afterwards. That seems pretty half giant to me.
You did?
I thought it would mean that he's like, you know, half big.
Maybe it's like a recessive gene.
That
Maybe.
sucks.
I'm a doctor.
I mean, what do you mean it sucks, Mato? It could be a problem. Imagine you have to get all of your stuff fitted for you. You can't just
Yeah.
enter any house.
Like, you gotta use specialized bathrooms and.
Oh, you kind of already have to do that with the tail, so yeah.
You also imagine the weight, like that, all of that wear and tear, and it has to go onto your joints real quick.
Oh, I bet.
By the way, Dr. Radical, could I ask you a favor?
Sure, what?
Could you fly up and look at where the gold is coming from?
Oh, yeah, I could totally do that.
Thanks.
And I spin my pompadour like a helicopter and start flying.
Oh,
just
wait.
upwards.
Here, take my recording dials.
Alright, I grab them.
Okay, so, it takes you a bit to get up high enough, but As you do, it seems like it's just coming down. You're not really sure where from, but it seems like it's not. There's no source from the sky or anything. It's just like there's big. I'll put this. It seems like it's not that it came from something up above. Rather, whatever blasted all that gold up into the sky was so big and there was so much gold that to this day there is still gold drizzling down.
Like the same way that when volcanoes erupt, there's still ash coming down like months later.
Yes.
Damn.
Jesus.
As
Wait,
you're
Trixie does that?
as you're up there, you notice that there's just one other thing, which is a little bit, just a tiny bit concerning too. There is a giant lying on the ground with his hands folded behind his head. You can see that he is wearing a gigantic Donovan suit, and he's just looking up at you.
I give him a little wave.
He continues to look at you, and then he's just slowly sits up. The rest of you, as he is sitting up, the ground begins to quake.
Whoa!
Do we now see his head?
You see more than his head. In the distance, you see a massive form just rise up and cover you all in shadow.
Oh, I think I see the giant.
Yeah, found him. I'm gonna fly over to his face, I guess.
He looks
Wow.
he looks at you, his eyes kind of crossing as he's staring at you.
Howdy.
What are you doing here?
We're looking for giant. Wait, do we hear that though?
Yes, you all hear it. It's a voice that booms and echoes.
We were just kind of, looking around, seeing what's up
You
here.
are not allowed to be here.
Well, there weren't like any signs.
You would have been told.
Well, we weren't, so I don't know what to tell you.
Roll deception, please.
It's not bad.
He narrows his eyes. Leave. There is nothing for you here.
But what are you doing here?
That is my business.
What is it with people in this island and not telling us things?
He
I feel like-
squints at you. Aren't you the one in a place you are not supposed to be?
I mean, potentially, yeah, but like,
Not potentially. You are not supposed to be here. Excuse me for being rude by not telling you what I am doing here. But I am supposed to be here, and you are not.
can I at least get a name?
Yes. As soon as the DM checks his notes. Let's see. The fuck are you doing?
Practicing.
There is she.
Oh, the laugh. My name is Sky Dry.
I have a question, sir.
Wait,
What?
You are not here.
I can't
Wait,
hear
sir.
you from over there. And then he blinks and looks to Trixie. You brought more people in the place place you are not supposed to be?
I'm young, so you're not supposed to speak.
I mean, look, if I didn't know I was not supposed to be here, how would I know not to also bring other people who weren't supposed to be? And also, why aren't we supposed to be here?
He points around at all of the gold, so you do not take the gold.
I hide the bucket.
Roll stealth.
I mean, it seems like a waste to not take the gold.
If all of this gold was used, it would cause ramifications on everything.
I wasn't, not all of it, obviously. How would we carry all that? There's like a big gold spear through the church that's like bigger than I am.
Nidamda says it should not be used, so we are not using it.
You seem to be a Donovan then, I assume?
He points to his very well-tailored suit. Yes.
Goodness, that is very well tailored.
Thank you. It is custom made.
I imagine so. And you're stuck up here guarding this place?
I am not stuck up here. I can ask for to be relieved when I wish. But I am guarding this area under the orders of Madame Das.
Gotcha. Alright, well.
I honestly prefer it to my previous assignment.
Oh, what was your previous assignment?
I did not have one. My father chained me for fear of what I would do to him.
Your
Holy crap.
father.
Oh.
Your father wouldn't
Wait,
happen.
is your dad? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Trixie.
Your father wouldn't happen to have been named Donovan?
He was, yes.
I see. Do you have a brother?
I have many brothers.
Oh, wow.
Does Corey spring to mind?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I think it's time we got out of your hair. Have you seen any giant birds? That's what we came up here looking for originally. We can, if you see any, we'll just head on over there and get out of your hair.
He thinks about this. Why do you want giant bird?
We need them for science. They're like an ingredient and like a thing that one of our guys makes. They're not super common.
So you don't need it to eat?
I mean, we'll eat it for sure, cause like I'm sure that would be that bad boy would be yummy, and we could share some with you if you want. Like, you know.
I am asking because he says as he reaches down behind him and he pulls out a Tommy gun, a giant Tommy gun.
Well,
that is fitting for his size. And he, while sitting, he will take aim off in the distance. There is one that is over there that I really do not like. And I was waiting for an excuse.
Yes.
Hey man, it feels like we can kill 2 birds with 1 bullet. Let her rip.
You are, sir. You will not be able to eat what is left of it.
I don't. Hideko, what parts of the bird do we need?
The feathers!
Yeah, we just need the feathers. Let her rip.
Where'd you get that gun?
I built it. Cover your ears, little one.
I cover my ears.
Alright.
I so not cover my ears. I want to feel this.
What'd you
Okay.
say?
I need all of you who are not covering your ears to please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Damn, if only
Hell
I was
yeah.
on right now.
Not bad. It's not bad. 16's not bad. I can. You know what? That's a 20 actually.
Hell yeah! You know what?
It's a
Wait,
20.
I can actually. Do I want to re-roll this? Is the question.
Wait. Oh, why are you not covering your ears?
He wants to let it rock.
Yeah, no. Zo, I'm taking it. This was meant to be.
Wait.
God.
can I just encase us in a giant, like, rock hole?
No.
Oh!
Oh, discover your engine, brother. Get out of here.
I don't give them the opportunity to argue. I just do it.
Wow.
Cool. I missed to step out of there.
Okay.
No, he can't. No, he can't. I'm literally just going to encase him and push him in it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, the ground will quake and wind will blast out, and even though you are covering your ears or in the hole, you hear an earth-shattering explosion. And then it's
that.
over.
Wait. Did you record it? Did you record it? I hope you recorded it.
What?
And then Skydry will lower the gun. It is done. Now please leave and enjoy your day.
Thank you, you too, bud.
And
Pleasure
then
meeting you.
you as well, little one. And then he lowers his gun and lies back down.
Wait!
Alright, I'm gonna.
He sits
fly
back up.
Oh god.
What do you use to eat?
Oh wait. I was given rations.
No, like as a tool.
My forks.
Thank you.
I also use chopsticks when I'm eating noodles.
Can we see them?
He pulls out a pair of gigantic trees.
Nice.
Okay. Wait. Do I see a key on them?
What
No.
the fuck?
Huh? Wait, why?
Because one of the clues was what a giant would use to eat.
Oh!
You say this
Wait a
out
minute.
loud, by the way?
No,
Okay.
I ask you if
No.
there is if I see red beards or people in Spartan armor.
No, you don't see anyone on the trees. It looks
No.
like he has debranched debranched and de-leaved the trees, so they're just tree trunks that have been smoothened.
Redbeard and Leonidas, I see you. Oh, that's so good.
Unfortunately, while it is what a giant would use to eat, it is not what this giant uses to eat. Well,
Hey, do you
I
think-
mean, it is what this giant uses to eat, but it's not this giant and what they use to eat that you're looking for.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you
Thank
think?
you.
Wait, do you think the aquamarine is around here then? Because it lives in the rain and the shadows of mountains.
I
I feel
mean,
like that applies to a lot.
I don't think this. Maybe.
Let's focus on one. Let's focus on one.
Yeah, let's focus on one. It
Hideko
would be
actually-
wild if there are 3 different keys right here.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Hideko squints once you say that one out loud motto. Like, wait, the shadow of mountains where it's always raining?
Yeah.
I think I know where that is, actually.
What? What?
We can do that once. we
Wild.
leave, though.
Yeah, let's. Alright, one at a time. Thank you, Sky Drive. Sky Drive?
Sky dry.
Sky. Thank you, Sky Drive. We'll get out of your hair. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's go grab those feathers.
Okie dokie. So, you guys will end up making your way over to what is left of the bird, which, to be honest, is just feathers.
Perfect.
It seems like there's enough for three portions, according to Hideko.
And how much meat? Can we eat the bird?
None.
Aww.
How much gold is in my bucket?
Oh yeah, you weren't hiding your bucket, were you?
I was.
But we already left, so you missed your chance.
Brother, that does
Yeah.
not work. I am the DM.
Yeah.
Roll
Wait,
stealth
no,
if you're
wait,
hiding.
No, no, wait, hold on. He was transformed. That means everything was transformed with him.
That is wait, he wasn't transformed. He didn't turn into a bird. He was just flying.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Alright,
can just
well,
do
that's on me
that,
then.
actually.
So
I thought you transport. Oh, all right.
roll stealth if you want to hide your bucket.
Look at the gold. Look at the
Hang
gold.
on.
I'm gonna have to hide this somewhere.
Hang on. What does this do? Can I tiptoe real quiet?
No.
Okay.
That was sleight of hand. Which
Well,
one's better?
You can do sleight of hand or stealth, whichever you prefer, I guess.
I'm just trying to see if there's any spells that I have that would make this better for me, or any abilities to have 100 million abilities.
I guess you can make the buckets invisible if you had the invisible spell. Or
I mean,
does
I
that
could
only
definitely-
work on creatures?
All
I-
creature you touch.
I mean, like, I could just cover it in ice so it just looks like a ball of ice. Because
Yeah,
it
but-
was an ice bucket.
Yeah, but
I
ice
could
is
also-
trans-
I mean, if you come to me, I could turn you invisible,
Ice
and then
is
everything
not-
on you, everything
I-
on you becomes invisible.
Ice is not necessarily see-through.
Yeah, that is true. Also, if you made him invisible, then you wouldn't. The
Yeah,
entire thing with
if I
Sky
fl-
Drive
If I
wouldn't work.
spend 10 minutes flying downwards
No,
and then
wait.
flying back up
Oh,
while invisible
oh,
and
okay.
saying no issue. No,
No,
I'm just gonna
I see what you
I'm
mean.
just gonna like cover the bucket with ice so it just looks like a ball of ice.
All right, roll deception. Let's see if he sees anything out of place.
You have great charisma.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Lit. Alright, how much gold did I get away with?
Both you and Matzo are able to get away with 100,000 berries worth of gold.
Yeah.
Wow, you did all of that for nothing.
Nothing.
No, not you. I'm talking to Trixie.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh.
little disappointed it wasn't at
Yeah,
least
you,
a million.
Mato, you care about 100k. The rest of us,
That is less than... Hang on, let me map this out.
I can't believe we're going band for band on D&D.
Don't math this out, man. I don't need to feel worse.
That is,
a 15th of what you spent.
no, I have just increased my gold by a 0.1%.
Yeah.
What?
If I had $100, I would have just gotten a tenth of a penny.
Wow, you know what this means?
If you had
Avion?
$100, you would have just gotten 10 cents.
Instead of finding the one piece, you should find the one bitch that's would be all over your poor ass, eh?
That's rude.
You need to get your money up, not your funny up, motto.
Ah, got him.
Alright. Well, you have the feathers.
Why don't wait after nothing? Get out of here. You don't know sexuality.
Hey, bitch is a completely gender-neutral term.
I say you don't know his sexuality.
Yes, and it's gender-neutral, so it could be anything. It could be nothing. You don't know. But you have the feathers.
Here you go, Hideko.
Hideko will take them. Alright. Now, just have to get somewhere stable, and I can make this. I guess I could just make it at camp.
Yeah. Let's... I mean, I don't know if heading... I guess we have to head back?
Are we heading back?
I feel like that's a bad idea, right? I feel like we burned that bridge.
Did we? I mean, they said to ignore us, but not to attack us.
Yeah, but they also said
Yeah,
to
also-
apologize, and I'm not gonna do that.
Where do we put
Yeah,
our
well then
gold?
let's just not do that and instead find the gold, chuck it in her lap, and then blow something up.
I don't want to give her the gold.
Well then get the gold, chuck in her lap that we got the gold, we're not giving it to her unless she's reasonable, and then we blow something up.
Why are we blowing something up in both situations?
Because I want to.
Now, here's an idea. Madame Das is not home right now. do we think that she has the key on her person? Or do we think that she has the key in her home?
Probably on her person.
Probably in her home.
Exactly.
I mean, says Hideko, if it's something that's valuable to her, either both or neither.
Exactly. Like,
Well, that doesn't help at all.
It could be anywhere. Like, here's the thing. If she takes it with her, then she has eyes on it at all times. But, like, if it's locked in a safe in her home, surrounded by, like, 30 guards, like, it would make no sense to always take it with her, right? So, like, do we think she has it on her person? Or do we think she has it... Because if she has it in her home that she is currently not there, like...
I think she hit it. I think you were kind of on point with that, Amyaka. Maybe it's near where the giant is.
I'm just saying, like, if she is stuck in Undunda right now, and the key is anywhere that isn't Undunda, both her and the person who is, like, most directly underneath her are currently not watching the key. And this would be our best chance to just nab it and go.
I mean, that is true, but then, what? Wouldn't, for example, Dr. Isaac be thinking the same thing?
Who knows if he isn't? Who knows if this whole charade was just not an excuse to get her away from her compound?
Wait, what does Dr. Ask know? Hold on, I remember, I wrote it down before. Do you remember, does he know about the whole giant thing?
Probably not.
Which, can I do a history check to remember what part of the list he has? I remember writing it down, but I'm just losing it.
That makes a lot of sense. They don't know about the funnel hole to get past the blockade, or they don't know where it is. But causing a ruckus on the other side of the entire island would force Madame Das to see to it personally, which would free up the, her home base and main port, you know, is suddenly is like in third of command. Like, get while the getting's good, you know?
But to answer your question, yeah, roll a history, Malta.
Okay.
Like, and I can ask a god again, but
Yes, we could.
They have...
I'll write this down also in my notes.
The hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. The Aquamarine, the Knight, the Tyrant, the Baron, the Fallen, and Crimson Days.
The the Rileys have the Knight, the Fallen, Crimson Days, the Aquamarine, and what else?
How many did he put down?
The Knight, the
1,
Fallen,
2, 3,
Crimson
4,
Days, the
5.
Aquamarine.
The Baron and...
And the Tyrant.
And the Tyrant.
Which is one, Tyrant and Baron.
What?
Sure. Check the news, it says for both of them. The Tyrant and the Baron, check the news.
Yep.
Which I have been checking the news and still haven't gotten crap.
Well...
Yeah,
maybe
because
it's-
they were already on the news, buddy.
there's a
Millie
lot
had
of
an
news.
interview with them.
Oh, right. Oh, Jesus Christ. My brain.
What is the name of the port that we landed in, that Das was originally in? Hello?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh, you're just asking that? Here, I'll look it up. I thought you were asking the DM, so I was.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna answer.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, Lord Keeper of the lore, please keep our lore.
Hmm.
Man, I do that. I did it. Right. Hold on. Let's see if I wrote it down somewhere.
Did the lore keeper keep the lore?
Damn.
Probably not.
Lore unkept.
Then I guess you don't know.
I keep my lore. I don't sneak off now. We're over where? I have 175 pages to skim through. Just continue for a little bit, you guys.
I mean, I need the name of the city because I'm gonna ask God a question.
Shit. Alright, hold on. It's Ward. Trixie doubles the building. Where are we? We're at Holly? Alright, so we're down here then.
Where are you?
East heals up bulk. Trixie ice knifes bubble. This is a different thing.
Hey Hideko, do you remember the name of the city we were at when we landed here?
Yeah.
James Joyce, is it?
No, it's called Olives.
Holips?
Olives.
What?
Olives
Olive.
with an H.
Thank you, Hideko.
You're welcome.
Oh, what the fuck? You could have just done that then. Why?
Hey, oh nameless one, since I'm sure that you're gonna co-opt this ask anyway, is there a Key of the Phoenix in Olive right now?
Roll me a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, I knew that was happening.
So, ask your question again.
Is there a Key of the Phoenix in Olive right now?
Get an answer. No.
Shit. Well, there
Wait,
goes my
is it?
idea.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out how to be cryptic with it, but no.
Well, I didn't want to ask like where is the key because that seemed too easy, but at least this gives us something to go on.
We're in the mainland, right? Or are we in West Blue?
No, we're in Star Partic Island.
Star Party Island, right?
You can tell because it's shaped like a star. Oh, I'm out of ideas. I really thought that the key would be in like lock and key, and while she was gone, we could go and nab it, but now I'm not really sure how to proceed.
Well, we can ask them tomorrow too, can't we?
I mean, I could try and ask him one more time, but there's a 25. Okay, I can do another one divination, but there is a 25% chance that God will just lie to me.
What?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Lie?
Yeah.
I thought it just said.
It's
If you
random,
cast-
so it could be
if you
just
cast
like.
this- If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there's a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. The GM makes this roll in secret.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
I'm
thinking that would tell you something random, you know, like you should buy the lottery ticket tomorrow, not just
Oh.
straight up lie to you, you know?
I mean, yeah,
I
but
mean, I'll-
it could. You don't get a yes or no. It could be like, is there a key there? The answer you seek will be found amongst the stars. As an answer, it's not a good one, but
Yeah.
it's an answer.
Okay, so
It
it's
wasn't
not a
just
lie,
gonna
it's
be a
just not
straight up
helpful.
lie. Yeah.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on. No, alright. You understand, I was asking you to take a long rest and then ask them again, not like ask them right
I'm gonna
away.
BRB.
Alright.
I mean, if they're not gonna lie, you know, I don't want to just ask God for all the answers, but also, like, I don't really know the best way to proceed right now at the moment.
I still
So-
say we use the truth serum, kidnap London, and I don't know, take the information from him. Or maybe he used the truth serum on the giant that we just found, but maybe he probably doesn't know.
I mean, yeah, but that involves kidnapping London, which I'm down for, but that is certainly a endeavor, I'm sure.
It would be a war. You're right.
Well, he's the second in command of the whole ass Donovan family, so that'd be a real big tussle, I'm imagining.
Yeah, true.
But also, like, I'm down to try it.
I'm just trying to figure out how else will we buy this key.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess we could like sneak into Madame Das's place while she's gone, and then I don't know.
That's what I was trying to do, but apparently she keeps it either with her or in a separate third location.
No, but I was suggesting maybe do that and maybe search for clues about where it is in there. That's what I tried to do the first time I was there. Instead of trying to sleep with her, like you guys were suggesting, I was saying that I was like checking it out.
You stayed in the entire library and then didn't look around the house.
I looked around the house. Why
No,
do people
the
say that I
fuck you
didn't?
didn't! You didn't look around the house! You stayed in
literally
the
stayed.
library!
I asked to do so. What do you mean?
What do you mean you asked? You asked to look
You-
around the library!
Yeah, you never asked to look around the house. You said you wanted to look at books the entire time.
No, wait, slow down. I was definitely looking for the key during that time.
No, you weren't! You were looking
was
in
not-
her library! That's why everyone's
Yeah.
joking around the library, because you didn't leave the library for 3 days!
You
Oh
did
my
not
God.
make that clear at all.
Alright. I have to rewrite my notes now because that's definitely what I was doing.
No, you
Yeah.
were in the library. You were looking for any information about, not even about her. You were just looking for information in her library.
I was looking for information about where to find the key.
No.
That's why I was there.
I
feel like
don't even
information
remember
about
what
the
you were
nameless
looking
one.
for, but wasn't about. Yeah, I think it was about the
It
nameless.
was the nameless
I'm
one.
pretty
It was for the,
sure.
all right, I did 3 things. I searched for the in the library. I searched for information about the masters, along with information about her being a part of the masters, and I was searching for also the key around the house.
You were not looking around the house.
Yeah, you didn't make.
you-
I promise you didn't make that
If
clear.
you said you were
That's-
looking
that's
around
fine.
the house for the key, you would have gotten something. But no, you did not look around the house for the key.
That's on me then. I guess I did not make that clear.
Yep.
Granted, it did just kind of go 3 days, and I was like, what? Oh, what?
Well, you know, it was one of those times when nothing was occurring, so. But anyway.
What's our next move?
Let's just go back. We'll make the potion because we're spending time here, which means we're in a place that we're not supposed to be. We also got seen. Let's just go back and try to use. We have 3 doses. Might as well use one of them on fucking Cactus Jack or whatever the fuck his name is.
Cactus Jack.
Yeah, we're
Bang,
gonna
bang.
see if he knows anything, and then whatever. Because I mean, obviously, as much as I dislike how Doss is handling things because she's not helping us at all, I also don't want to start a fight with the entire Donovan family currently. So let's just go back. Let's see if we can get anything out of Flintlock Jack or something like that, and then see what we can do to at least attempt to get the money, because that will give us at least a gateway into something.
Okay.
I agree.
But I'm
does
not
anybody
apologizing.
Does anybody have a way to hide gold?
That's
Or-
up to you. I
Put it in your pockets?
I feel like she would search that. Wait, I'm questioning. When we carry gold around, is it just like, does it look like the gold we have right now in the bucket?
Yes.
Oh, alright, cool. Then I could just put that among my money.
Alright, I guess let's go back then.
Alright. Who amongst you is rolling the D100?
I
My
will do
turn.
it this time.
Ah, alright.
22.
Alright, let's see.
Could have rolled worse.
Okay, and are you going fast or slow? Or normal?
We want to get there as quick as possible. We want to make it as likely that we have an excuse. If we're gone for too long, then Dawes is going to be like, what the fuck were you doing?
Sure.
Time to move.
Alright. So you're going to get here. As you're heading down the path, you will see a group of people in robes that are just walking along the path.
Oh, you guys, hold on. Let me sell some stuff. All right, guys, do you mind if I sell some stuff over here?
Oh my god.
You know what? Go for it. I also am just going to point out, is you see people in robes that are going to be cultists, and your first thing to do is, let's sell psychedelics. But you know what? Let's figure out how this is going to roll for you.
I also have
Yeah,
gems and
yeah, go
ores.
for it.
Jesus,
Nope,
I didn't say
nope, go for
psychedelics.
it.
I said gems, ores, and psychedelics is what I said.
Nope, go sell your drugs.
Yeah.
Over here.
Not only drugs.
Alright.
So, Mato, what you say as you
I
get up
moved
to
you over to them. Hello.
As you get closer, you'll hear that they were all chanting something in unison, but they'll stop as you get closer. Hello? Says one of them.
How are you doing this fine day?
We are fine. We are conducting our daily prayers.
It's fantastic to hear that. Prayers are very important. We have a good, I think it's very good to stay conscious about that. Would you guys be interested in buying any materials?
Oh, no. I am sorry, but even if we did, we do not have any money.
Oh. Whatever.
We can pay you with our services, but not with money.
Yeah, alright. You guys, come on over.
Now you got this.
Nah, I'm staying far away.
You got this.
Okay, I guess my group doesn't want to come to see. Whatever. Hey, so what services are you offering?
We are monks. We practice the magic given to us by divine gods.
What god?
We pray to the god of the volcano.
God of the volcano. I would like to do a history check about that because religion check. Sorry, religion check. That's a thing, right?
Yes, religion.
Fuck. My religion is bad. I should have done
That's
history.
your problem.
Damn it. Alright, well, whatever.
Pretty sure that's a rock song.
You do not know.
Huh. What's the god of volcano?
The god of the volcano, or as we call him, the Sharp One, is the god that lives within a volcano in the center of the earth. It is through him that the lava and the earth grows. It is said that he is a seed planted by his mother, from which the entire earth grew. We call him the volcano god because he speaks to us through the eruptions of volcanoes.
Wow.
Indeed. Typically, we would be making a pilgrimage towards one such volcano in West Blue, but unfortunately, we were unable to due to the blockade as well as, and he frowns, the issues that seem to be plaguing that island as of late.
What islands are plaguing these? In terms of West Blue. Also, what island were you talking about?
Yes. We are talking about the Snow Globe Island.
I see.
It is ironic, yes. An island known for snow having a volcano on it.
Yeah, I could see that actually. It sounds pretty cool. Could you tell me a little bit more about what issues were there? What was going on?
Yes. Well, you see, ever since the celestial dragons, and he seems to grimace as he says that, went on their vacation, there was a heavy marine presence on that island. All journeys there were banned by the world government until their current operation is completed.
Wow. That sucks.
Indeed. I feel sorry for the inhabitants of that island. They already suffer enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, living in a place where you can only follow marine orders.
Well, it is not necessarily that.
They can't leave, I'm assuming.
They can. It is just... well, not right now. But people look down upon them because they are different. And he points to his forehead. They can be spotted due to the horns that grow out of their heads.
What? The people on that island? The
Yes.
Snow Globe?
They're called the Oni race.
The only race that's on the island. That's interesting. I don't know too much about the Oni race, though.
Well, they are very, very strong individuals. But they keep to themselves. but you'd spot one instantly once you saw them, again because of the horns. And it does not help that other such religions vilify people with those features.
Although I do think that, out of character, you guys remember that we only met one person of the Oni race, right?
I don't remember that much. I'll take your word for it.
Fairly sure it was one of the people who was for the revolution, who was pretending to be a CP agent. Weren't they part of the Oni race?
Well, Lord Keeper, people of the lore, you tell us.
Oh God! All right, you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to randomly redo these lores, but
Pull it to ChatGPT and ask it to summarize it for you.
Is it Aiken? No, it's Aiken's somewhat daughter, not really daughter. It's whoever is under Aiken. I used to follow him a lot. You guys don't remember this? It was in the first thing.
You're asking a question to which you already know the answer.
What?
No, they do not remember.
Oh.
Speedy does remember, and if Lemons did, he would have said so by now.
I don't remember.
Alright, I mean I can search for the thing, but
Wait, what was it again?
It's the person who was part of the Oni race, who was like a revolutionary who was hiding amongst the Marines, who helped us out when we were in the town that was kind of like under siege.
I remember. I know who you're talking about. I honestly do not remember the name.
Right, same here. I don't remember the name, but was she a part of the Oni race?
Are you asking me?
I'm
asking
I don't remember that. I honestly don't remember that specifically. But I'm also not saying it's not possible. But I don't remember hearing anything about Onis.
Yeah, I just thought she had a horn or something like that. Alright, let me ask you then, DM.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. Wait, is this the thing? Is this the case?
Well, you know how to get the answer to your question.
Alright, I'll do my history check.
Yes, she had 2 prominent horns on her head.
Alright, that's what I thought. Arkham Jr., right? Now known as John?
John?
Don.
Oh.
Am I crazy?
Yeah,
DM!
crazy?
Different reasons.
I was crazy once.
Do you want to roll history again?
Motherfucker! Damn you! Alright, hold on. I'm fairly sure it was Arkham Jr., now known as Don.
Whose name are you who you're talking about?
The person who was a Marine who worked with like Storm Hoarder and such while we were trying to siege, I think it was Simon Joyce or something. We were trying to go inside of there.
Dawn, yes.
Yeah, and that person had horns on their head. Also was an Oni race. That's what I'm getting. That's what I remember. Okay, that revolutionary was part of the Oni race. I don't know why I wanted to remember that. I just wanted to really remember that. Okay, do you guys know
And
anybody?
here I thought you were on to something. Sorry, what were you asking?
Onto something. No, I'm just trying to remember. Do you guys, in character, do you guys remember anybody who, do you guys know anybody who's part of the Oni?
Yes, we do go there regularly, save for this year, which is why we are just going to head close to the mountain and then head back down this year.
Are those people, well, are they like persecuted outside of that?
Yes.
In what way? Are they enslaved?
Well, the same way that you are, I suppose, given you are not human.
Yeah, I guess they do try to enslave people. Quite often. They're not
Being
human.
enslaved, being looked down upon, anything really.
I have a small question for you.
Yes.
Do you guys know anybody outside of the Snow Globe area?
Nexus and Oni?
Yeah.
Well, there was that Vice Admiral that was in the news recently. What's what's going on in Silent Joyce?
Right. Do you know anybody else?
Aside from that, no, I do not.
Just them, huh?
Oni do not tend to leave their lands.
Would love to meet more. Well, alright. Thank you. When you guys get money, let me know.
Oh, that
Love
is
my
not going
wares.
to happen. We practice ignoring all material needs.
Based.
I am so
Material wants. Our needs are something that we must deal with.
Yeah, to do life.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys are here now. Hello.
Nope, bye.
Fuck off. Get back here.
Nope, bye.
Walked up, said one sentence, refused to elaborate, leave.
Bye.
Kinda based.
Alright.
One last thing. Do you know how far away the snow globe is? Do you have like a, if I had like a small map, alright, I remember getting a map. I don't remember the map is of, but is it the map of a world or something like that?
I mean, you do have a map of West Blue, yes.
Alright, I have a map of West Blue. Could you mark that down?
Very well. Snow Globe Island
Give me a second to write down.
is over here.
Oh, one more time? Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Got the location. Got the location of Snow Globe Island. Alright, cool. Thank you. Have a good one.
They nod and start heading on their way. Hideko, who you didn't know was behind you, will point at your map and point over here. Yeah, this is the place where it's in the mountain spot. It's always raining.
Bruh, how do you just appear behind me? You know you're gonna give me a heart attack at some point.
You'll get used to it.
I don't think I ever will. And you're saying the Aquamarine is over there?
I don't know about the Aquamarine, but he thinks. Wait, the Aquamarine?
Yeah, that's where the key is, at least. The
I think you
Aquamarine.
need to tell us more about these hints, man. The Aquamarine is a world of the sea.
Wait, do you guys not know this stuff? I thought we talked about it. My
Not to
bad.
us. You tend to keep it amongst, you and the core crew. I never
How do you
really questioned that, so I figured you were keeping it secret for a reason.
Oh, nah, I trust you. Shit, maybe your other buddy doesn't. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. I feel like it's cool, though. What the heck?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I'm so lost. Hey, you guys, can we just tell these guys about the clues?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Have fun.
So, right here we got Redbeard and Leah, and I'm just gonna share them all the clues.
Okay. So, you'll take a look at the clues. It's like, okay, well, I know about them. Fallen. That's probably here. Chopsticks. Giant's chopstick beast. Chopsticks.
See,
No.
that's what Miyako was checking out beforehand. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
saying?
know about that one. But yeah, I guess the only thing I can tell from this is that the Saluvia Kingdom is where you'd want to be going for the one with the Aquamarine. And the Aquamarine is a warlord of the sea.
Said Lulia Kingdom?
Yeah, I figured you knew that since you were after the Masters of the Sea. She's the only one that's not in hiding anymore.
Oh, yeah, we did know that. It's just that, well, I guess we didn't know where the key was.
Well, I guess we can go there next, once we're done here.
That'd be cool.
Okie dokie. So, you guys will continue your journey, eventually getting back to Undanda. The journey took you about a week, since you're going double pace.
Damn.
Back you
Damn.
are.
So I guess we get to a inn and start making our potion.
Let's do it.
Oh no,
like
I already
this.
made it, says Hideko.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I made it while we were camping.
You can just do that.
I mean, I have my equipment on me. I just can't make it while we're riding on a horse.
I kind of wanted to watch. No, I mean, it's fine though.
You should have said something.
I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna make it later.
Why would I make it later?
No, because how do you know you can make it at a camp? All right.
Well, as long as you have the tools you need and are able to keep a close eye on the environment, you can make it practically anywhere.
Well, time to get our information from Jack.
Hey, thanks for watching the video until the end. If you want to see more of my stuff, click on either the vids on screen or check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and check the description for more places to follow me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you.